Jumadie Esunie aha eye Adom 106.3 Mama Watson Ediaba Adom FM so morning so Dwaso Nsem Jumadie so Ediya mejeso ene abena pokua Renie no pay DJ 05 Oshaya Daughters of Glorious Jesus Ose wontaban ene ye de hyase ene de bewie ye anwanwado Cindy Thompson sesie ye Esther Muakwose ene wonko Efri sabre kwose se no ndru bebo Dwaso Nsem Dwumade ye somwo ensem a edi kan de wose edi wonkomo na wonya ntiase ewo emu ensem kayemu no ena no pay ye di egu apono so Dominic Siabua, Kofi Asan, Oman Hene, Kwabna Asante, Kaolin Tete, Kwasimafo, Ayua 05, DJ 05, Amo any the production crew, yet Tamachi din. It is until 10 a.m. dear, many one nesum, and at a point and your baby phone lines no titsu, Ebano Toyota Voxina, National Road Safety Authority, Editor Boatoso, when ye recommendation. Usaboti abedjaku sabedjaku nye sanhwehwemu no na omofa emu report emra na abedjaku de report omode koye no ba bia kowie ni se voxi esen no eni se ye de ba oman Ghana mu ebeye commercial ebeba ha se ya na bia hwene me na meto na mede me ma ene mabusua me ma me nuanom kakra bi eno krompo no nye se ede wo de yemfa ne se mato voxi sen no said ye omo produce cars no can say for family use no in a week me konkwa ba enkran emprenum anam pensia anam pendu adien kwa na me abusua ne koye omo se car no was not designed for commercial purposes so we didn't pass she wo bia wonam sa ye kwan so efin kokko na no ekokko wa ye ba just enkokko kra de said ye voxi sena to peti kroni mo no enya sam ketwa ba bia kai ko wo mo banka ni ko fodua nyina na national safety amane no mode abada na ye bedomo suko na ye hyeneka ena fo ho sensem so na diesel watra 70 cities wo kɔ nanim ene de keka ho no eno so wo sha asenkafo no the recommendation ama ban say one city nanu ya wode to so a kofofre no delivery no oyin free ho Adom kuma wo mrase bedwa fie so say sanitation levy bi da fo no so aban no wo yi sa sanitation levy no efri hodom ebema fo ne bo abafom anopai eno so ho nkomo yebedi na yenye yapomuden eho nimde na wotwe nkomo a ya hyase eye liver emrebo mu yade na enen ye behwe complications enra na nke wo se hwe signs and symptoms network na moyen ntene doka be kan nyina bom na wo de ne complications no amayen anti-Mary's gripe mixture and end point homeopathic clinic and abochidom Dr. Sema Junior Martin
yeah ni aba stabna
and the network ni mu ye pa no ade na nya so ho ye
pacho an
yeah the radia say liver disease emrebo mu yade and ye hyase na no joda no nti no obeboto farmer yen de yesua bedru anura signs and symptoms are antumi amaso no wo de beka ho na fe ne complications wo de ato aso nti wadar ma yeti ho
yo ni aba me da se me fa we fidie kase so ama obia good morning na mada wase ni obia so ase yes na watching mu yesterday edin komo fa the chronic liver diseases so nti ma yesua say ye brebo no the largest internal organ won nipadua mu the juma no edoso you see are located in the right upper quadrant of the body nti nifa so yemfi ho eko yemfi ho sa no ehona na oil located also nti you weigh about 1.5 kg or tre eko your kidney in the right side na ne juma ni kitru ni bi ne se oboa esone your moja no so titru se eduane ko nipadua mu na ebefa your gastrointestinal tract ni mo meche ye fun ni other organs mu a e wo se eko brebo ni mu ansa na brebo no ate ho na moja krojin akwa akoma ne mu na akoma no so ato ne bo ase achiche ama ebi akwa adwen ne mu entin ne mu kidney ne mu ni organs ne nyina nti yehia se beboa so ne moja no so ama yesua biom se boa store moja ne bi my to about 1 liter of blood ebiom oboa with the metabolism being to say fat aduane ayedi aye fat no eboa breaking it down to give us energy proteins ahodo ayedi no so breaking it down to give us energy carbohydrates ahodo also breaking it down to give us energy ebiom oboa with hormonal metabolism hormones ahodo ebo nipaduane nyina oboa eno nti oboa produce the FN deamination or break it down protein into 8 amino acid form body ne betini use di aye ejuma enti oboa produce proteins ahodo ebema wetini abuild ye etini mpo akare hormones no any edra obenom kra ananti through the body ebiom ono ayare a otimi san ho yare with the regenerative function enti nejuma no ye no edoso etimi ka so ya about 500 plus function oni akoma ne ye ejuma oni kidney ne ye ejuma oni pancreas ye ejuma nti ya ye diabetes ni nyina no ye liver no eboa na yesu enwe se chode bia na yankase yakwa akotwe yare ama ye liver no nti risk factors na tumi ma how better liver no yesu ya se ebi infections in a betini a viral until your viral hepatitis or hepatitis A, B, C, D, E virus. You see, I say there will be a friend of tropism. Tropism, which I say virus need to a mope baby falco atna na a hepatitis virus, no a mope a brebuon mupanti. But now I'm a brebuono. Yetimi enyano true body fluids, saliva, kissing, any all that body fluids and contact, Ebisu hane lifestyle and then metabolic factors. Lifestyle nature say do how you soon some be alcohol misuse and abuse, heavy drinkers ni no etimi essay brebono. Yes, why you pe carbonated drinks be bre, a citrate be bre, obi diabetes no, etimi increasing the chances of liver diseases. Obi kwa hypertension, etimi increasing the chances of liver diseases. Obi kwa na high blood cholesterol, and also to me increasing the chances and answer obesity why kesia brusu be bre, and also to me ma liver no enya how ebi kura ho na odie no de akoye say nro na ofrafra enom abuse of medications no so eno so to me kofa or how beto brebo no so nra odro aye frafra bebre nom no kai say edro no no ma call brebo mo na brebo na to no boase aye the drug metabolism function first phase second phase and sana why the matter needing the zoom lion function try say e fini nyina no we yini nyina de free ni pedia no ti ye boa na ye liver no benya hoden dia we have to stop all these type of activities na emom say ye gusu ayeye na ye hu intusuye bia dia signs and symptoms are better than the amount titiro no say who better akeka obebre kai say liver no you're responsible when it comes to taking away inflammatory chemicals ni nyina anti say boy fiber body ni mona body ni respond to it I see you produce histamine no ebeboa ama your blood vessels ni ma dilated enough na mamoja etimi akobebi efino na white blood cells I wo moja ni makwa kotichiri fini nyina na yiyo mefri ni pedian mo nanso say yes age mani wi a wo say your brebo no metabolize sa histamine ni nyina ni hormones ni de ka ho nyina na yiyo mo free ni pedian mo nanso say wo brebo na ho ode ne ba fam no ntimi yes ape settle under your skin na afi ama bile acid be any some endogenous opioids be accumulated under the skin and on it me ma hika bebre nti one hen alcohol hospital be ampa na ma antihistamine it is a counter histamine no but any treatment nti wo healthy liver no eboa ema etimi balance ni ye edema bi so wa no why tired o bebre adwen no so kura no coordination be problem ontumi home bi wo kura otnasia na ne right side bi abrebo no na ne ya kai abrebo no any nerve pain receptors nanso say start say onya how pe na likelihood say betimi ahohono no na afi ni area ne muscles na wo ho no mouth signs and symptoms it is pain obi so wo ha na weni color no yellowish your friend be hyper bilirubinmania your bilirubin your waste your body no after you produce red blood cells kai see here red blood cells so because and they carry oxygen ma etimi kwanipedia kwa ni nyina ni waste ni bi bilirubin wo say your brebo no conjugate na wi a yi free your nipedia ni mu say brebo no ho ode ni ba from pe na bilirubin is settle wo yeni so ntina wonya jaundice na weni color no yellowish bebre bebre ebi so ha bon say wo stool no so aye dark melena because of aye bilirubin ya anti bon say stool no so aye dark na wo jones also so aye dark bebre in some severe cases no kran and na ehun ebe ye din ma kai say brebo no e break down proteins and in your bebre or breaking in area titulu ammonia I was so breaking in down no you free body ammonia a harmful it's not body no chepe it's me breach the FN the blood brain barrier wa adrenaline na e ko adrenaline e basa it me affect to sleep e man nano enye papa and reduce the production of sleep hormones no into bon say ahomati ana anaju obi ada no na o siripe e bi so ha na unya problem with 9M maso bebre kai see a free bibi edema a chrese insu a wo ni peduane ma ye interstitial fluid extracellular fluid and intracellular fluid say what say 60% of the entire body no liver no boa regulating no aden oboa produce proteins e ma e the FN oncotic pressure e balance when ni peduane mu kai say oncotic pressure drop bebre pe itinima protein level no so conform ema insuo gina nipedian mu nti bon se wonan no tata na for one here na ye say your kidney pa cho liver so etini ma sex problem eba you be a friend fetal hepaticus anope fache me but e kire se enumuka bi wo ho e beba halitosis beba because of liver no bad breath so when your problems are otimi nya ema o breath ni timi very bad ema percent ni timi ko to say e fache me o garlic any kusia se bi asai aka bom but we say how about social life mu liver ni how we nyina etimi kwakwa liver ni how de ba me say one real liver no now how we nyina ba pe etimi koma liver ni yekese ehunhunu hepato megaly na so how eba in a last sense no etimi kwaka o spleen kai so spleen no so boa e ma break it down red blood cells be bre ma foforo san ba into spleen nya problem pe bo so we are anemic na wo so ti be bre abi be hwe blood na moja no form be bre na parameters ni nyina so atete e ba sa utimi nya circulatory problem on satimi yeti treat adwen no timi lack blood supply e moja circulate woni pedian mu ye no from Misrel. Ma obre bo na ho de ne ma from nti na C4C e body rule say baby a wo bia no ye de draw and waso aboja so e fe ne Liverton be Kenya obre bo no nti ba modi ana ma hunsa enkebi fe number me di 2J24/7 of fry beje so na baby a wo bia na ye free delivery no so e de amount 050 00 40 331 050 00 40331 and now says 050 00 40328 050 00 40328 C4C or Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden Aguna Odo Benso branch Kesia Pound Kumasi we just so kwa moja junction Takra this so Accra Hadi our Denta SDA junction the Pacho branches in na yejuma from Monday to see Saturday exactly 7 a.m. on a dot to 5 p.m. but Modiana for any place to order for free delivery for Liverton 050 00 40331 and now says 050 00 40328 C4C Liver Specialist Hospital here. So brebo eya won kwantika national so say ya GN ni digi ya treatment plans di tina bribi ya kase once treated forever treated and open many aba me da se be nyankopon
Metsubeda say Dr. Esiema Junior or C4C Specialist Hospital Dr. Kesiepa woko hodoma ubekotonom omode C4C liver to naba eno kan ho asem no na watwi mu liver diseases ena yedi ho komo mesrew tie bi o tie bi na wo liver ne de nso wakate wadwuma ye no ebro 500 ewo nipadie nim nti se sintoba mu a eyasem kese anti-marriage grab mixer etechiri de bia na meka chew se wo ye batan na wukita akwada wawo ne foforo ye yiwa wukofie woni ma no se ya na yeta wo bo bia na basket bia wo nro ni ade nyina wo mu hwese anti-america ho bi wonim akwada no obo no ma onim kasa ne de yesu nso wo sere a wonim so we de wa me na ni age na ho so wo su a wo beka mu a wontume kan kire buana foye kapu from magina kwada ne yam ne ho yira no o mana anti-marriage gab misa eya hoto NS Chemist Limited ena aye anti-marriage ediaba a saving kwada pa nkwada ye ma ya wo mu nyina ya antebere so ho nti ya ma bi enwo niemam ofifira bo nso na ho bi begina ne so a meka so ofifira bo akwada no na bo pa ne si fifiri a ho ya na dia ho bi begya nkwada no so pa mana antebere gab mixer akwada no benya ahoto aho bi ni nyina ebedwane ba bi a ye tuntu no ye pharmacy ben wo kwa ubenya anti-marriage gab mixer at all. Or see, a relief child is a happy child. End point homeopathic clinic. End point dear. Ya dear Kwankro, would you do end pointer? Obono away. Now, Dr. Dubwating, and in a palm for aye crado. Say a stroker. De be a doko case stroke no, and so now a becama to hono, a mount century. And senchani pinwa dead ni pedie ni manhunu say the baby twetwon o baby tumi edududru o pagya kura nye yie ene ade no eye bibi na eba ni pedie ni mu entwe mane nka wonto ho ti onya hunu science no ano na otutume ka ko doctor ho na so de fa number yi ne fa to phone so yade eba enkra onya hunu science no ne ade a ma nanye tientia Dr. Dubwate number no aye 0244 867068 and 0274 234321 one endpoint enkasa yade bia etete won betu ase wo se yade kwankro no wo de dru won ma obono away Dwaso Nsem dwumadie ena agusu a utie no
wow macho. Oh yeah. Ready what it says CCM wanga so macho. Ebe munya. Oh yeah. Ebe ya. One oh 6.3. 106.3. 106.3 Adom FM.
Adom
FM. One tell you what.
Catch
your manai.
Adom FM.
FM. One tell you what.
Adom
FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Tough.
Ready what it says CCM wow macho. Oh yeah.
And Dwaso na diakano yemfa emra daily guide abokrata ekitame wo ha most reverend professor Kwabena Samuel Jedu efoni edaha oye Methodist bishop eno de to abanyanim o say LGBTQ plus bill U10 don't belittle our intelligence into we yankra woto amane aban ewo yes bema ware empnatwe ne ade no ensem bia ho komodi aba no na Methodist bishop eka na Charles Akoto Lamte Jr. Wono lawyer na wa petition on Mampani John Dramani Mahama or say reconstruct him na too not repurpose no ehwamane edaha and na Heath Goldfields Trafigura seal $2.8 billion deal bogosu Christian Minor Oforiata released from ICE detention. Odao Group pledges allegiance to Otehene and no ehwasam daily guide abum. The Ghanaian Times Abokrata Animunie was say avoid Toyota Voxy on long journeys. National Road Safety Authority warns Heath Goldfield seals $2.8 billion traffic deal at Bogoso Prestia and a family planning supplies worth $500,000 rots at ports as clinics run low. Yera Kwabena Mita Kando Health Minister Efoni Dasemwe home. President Mahama secures Francis Health platform support for Ghana. The Ghanaian Times Animunie. The overseer the Bokrata no so Bamano Finance Minister urges board reforms as EBID leaders convene in Accra. NPP has no credibility to speak on LGBTQ issues where Akwatia MP Bernard Bediakun Bedu and Eka say NPA co-market champion safety excellence in downstream petroleum sector with launch of Safety Week 2026. And Mahama nominates 5 to Ghana's Fiscal Council to strengthen economic oversight. The last 2 years, the Hawk, the Bokrata Nimunie, EMP wins Daman Mine in high stakes tender battle, and a TCDA rejects $70 million rubber export fraud claims. And also, Hayira and you're saying, true crop on one more candy for, and our rejected claims about Abonteno. Whole airport is not a mistake. Ghana Airport Company Limited chairman insists $25 million project will pay off commercially. Toyota Vauxhall not fit for commercial use. National Road Safety Authority and a Black Maria gets new commander. The Hawk Animu Enye. Demediwie the Daily Democrat. EMP tops diamond mining bid, secures government approval, and 200 US students head to Chebi in education tourism drive. And also alleged $65 million from traffic grant not enough to run Bogoso Pristia mines. And also amanebada bokrata yi eka ehwasem. Dr. Johnson Siama outlined central bank trade-offs at Quell Forum. Nina emuno say enetie. You say herbal medicines rising future. And also sono amania the bokrata ebonsaka but me can kind into details. Mahama champions health sovereignty at France summit. Daily Democrat animunie kejwa nankasa Erica Sedubodi. Ewa ha kejwa machi baya tena fako pechin dodo eti say
ha emuwa
menti mechi anate
sit ne so na mansa no but ya na se me ko
nti ene ade na wan use say ho my
person me ona me hu anim
that's
ja menden me an ya mama assignment say make sure say bia okay
why na ma assignment
wani tua
why ya
stay bia be free me do chi sa
why na na why
me say what Mr. Jamena. Aje utuka na me just that now the meja ho de ba so na bedu
me ba cho me no wan anti stada nti wo ka wasba ya chiri me nkasa
na wanti da me kasa unti ana
minti
me say hu say me di wachi o just that now ko
na ba me dampo na nim ba bia me nam na nim
so di me twa uru dem say ka bo me say okay
get it chiri
ti makoje me samba kura makoche say adwuma no bibia clean
nkasa yenko ye nime
nya de
na da na wonye 24
do mama akwaba
machia wa bisa setese ni nyina wankasa
mama akwaba
etisen
mama akwaba
Eric
hello
hi you need time
very much oh yama atefo ina akwaba ene de ase mu teba enu akakadura ma rere no me chese makojo no belo afu makofa boto bet
yama wa yi boto
ja
yam ne esa de tua okra ka ho
obi amene mu asia etua no abena
okay
enya niema na wo fa
twaso
kotua
your friend say sa Toyota Vauxhall
kotua ya che
Toyota Vauxhall asema
kotua ya che ono mama dua baso hey
enche
ni asa
enche yetua wa yetua ni aka twose kadwom ni ade kakra
faja she so hey o ma me mo so de na brofo mu tua mo ma
obutia
no ajama kakadro ti be kora kakadro ni tua ho
na ja kakadro nkom de nyama fafra de nyama
ma so se na mama no ni o de kakra policy no se
na ewo ne mfaso
ne wo na me ma kra se bubu asa wa emre kakra e o tua
but say ade a na unse most times
so why for punishment
e na me be kan why bibia ye pese ye twa so no ye betua o so hu na ba bia sese o
me tua o na usu ye usu ba na me se na no ye better than say abaya ball po
I just science for the boom.
I say it's so faso. Na ya.
Say the tua na da no.
Oh ye tua me a. Yes sa me a.
Asa say
man bento abese say. Obo ba kwa do hoti fifire.
Who is that? Eh, this is bento ade no. Obi wa kwa ye ka bento ade de oni matia no kwa. It means yes so we say wo so yam.
Ba on say
wo so yam
because of we can doctor buy We say do baby doctors necessary to for some nyaisa.
Asa no.
Mo say nyenya.
We say you say nkwa ni bi won kwa so ma empie hu. We say kasa de yesawa.
Ese kan.
E na meka na yesawa nka wo se kan. But e bi won ma wo sa and some out. Instead of na almost dangerous.
Yeah, my had so many almost science theories, you know, apart from a son.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Asane etuano na otwibin kwan no ne ade ade no.
But unfortunately
that who's science the tuana asane no science no or great pa second document to.
So na enhaban na enhaban no anti no I think say enna nyine bi mo ye.
Oh yes.
Ebi mo ye be.
But necessary to for say munyai. Almost say munyai. Baby also ka o si just no afechira kosa. Won so say no ni ade no de akaka do kakra atumu ni ade ventia ne wan. So yeah, kra bibia ma wo tete. They say o kono ma do farm na kopege wo no. We no ye nom ye reference a clear system no to musa niam clear. We be cover tre no. Which is why fine.
Ko dem de bia na bento dem.
Eh den bento na busa mo ebi wa won ye
no mo ye madure no ma sone so.
Abi ade am friend you know pale no. I no dey ho na ye wo dey
kraba de ni pale.
Gosh no pale dey so kraba. And ye wo dey mo dey muti no say you be hwan no. Eno bi ni so mo ma no mo yusu wi a eno pa na ye dey sapa. En ye ya waduru kumpa ate. Go
agree.
I am Yakopon. The be any green. Oh, a clan yama. To say dia kasa. Ai. Eh, se huri.
Yes, junior ne kodi ana mo kwa ya sa mo da. Me so se ado asa wo.
Abi.
Oh, asa.
Onsa.
Hey.
Se ni na atwam. Ne bi say ni bie ba.
Ani bie na ba bia duru han wo bia wuti na atwam. Batoko yenkro nkomani mu a. Eno anom de so mo nkwada na yade. No anom de won ma na fo ekapuni ade. Bo wa so na yematim ni nyina no.
No ne na no ohun pe no say akwala we yem aduru we kana be okay. Say ode hyesi na mo de tare so. Kokobo mo de ye.
Jemre kutu nyina.
You don't you need sakaka.
Jemre kutu kuku.
Oba be sero sa. So class 4 di nyan.
Me ba nya bi. De ya na wonto ato.
Don kashi o. Me kaiwa. O kai.
O ka be kai ho.
O ba echa kufu eri ayi tare so yi.
Manya bi da. Jemre kutu ya manya bi da.
Mochi ahon we no. Ne de asoso.
Be se manya bi da.
E be kosisi a.
Minim hawa omoye no de but be manya bi da.
Okay.
Yenko yenim.
Well. Yeah.
Eti asane no ano no. Me see Toyota Voxy what na bi mu?
Oh, ma tra bi mu ya me de Nkoko.
From Accra to Nkoko.
Yes, that's right.
Into new plan ayi second.
Ya me ko fire. Me ko na tena me pentem na 7 tena bi mu. Na mo boy condition ya there na one funny thing happened. Apart from speed na Nkoko no, obi boy careless okwan mu. For whatever reason, trainer driver na pia ko yi granted tin bi obutu ni mu a. Nana or say driver is on an econo Tesaka see be more so on see from 1 minute kill opportunity. Eh, well, what the opposite for me? I wear the agent thinking who car and lot of come just any boy no more year quite no year new I honor no come and then any bofu. Oh, baby, I'm afraid of my beam we are. I don't double. And till just send some to a pig. I also my beam. Nenny Jai. Sister. Have you patak way be the chairman and Pampo see now the Tennessee Timber them was on the classmates on see na or no Bobra. It would your for no correct to see that's can show boot and Amunya could do some man but in a cat muchim. You queen was acquiring correct. Yakuma in Tamuni Cosa. Yes, to wound and driver to wound. I can't cry and say national road safety media de Biana Mecase and a pay me did say Dominic Beffrey. Transport commercial drivers omode asan ye adwuma ekoba no amune national road safety enya adwen and you see it's normal because ye kan obi dia waso egu enso so whatever no and na mekan obi dia odeba na nya de ketewa ebi krampa driver fo ebi krampo kra na LED ade ye de ba ye bedura omode ba ye adwuma nti betu o mase but eto me num ye no se ekoto sesa ka no esi station a ye betu to se betem na se yentim ya na o manfo na that is it say ne proxy scheme ne hwan baba ya tu fu se ma mfa musika nkoto enye papa still they do me say o konkoko a kasi go asa voxy wo Franco trade baby a o maba no o manim ho apart
your friend is saying so what my sister that vote out my bubu si foforo anim honom no vox egu ho aye ton vox e wo kronim de kwa brem de kwa kumase de banka de kwa kofodua eno nko a
no na mo kra ba second na de ba ko ba
na chese ya to ogusu say ya and they are informing say won say car na beba Ghana ha say no na e wo right Ghana ha so e car left nipa na okotu sia no de aba left ni ade ni nyina no ne professionalism a wode yes adwuma ne kodru he ombedu esa se taisi no mo sesa nti rezi ekosoro ne nyina no so no e maka no eni ne state a
the natural state
omo ye ka no eye no the committee no call ama omo eye sa cast ne ho ene ko bisa omo ka ne ho asem yesi enye for commercial enye for se wode ko long journey akoniaba eye for family use family use bia once in a while bia ene wode akonkokwa ba once in a while bia wode akonkokwa ba na we de da bi
omo back to back o si nipa na osan ba ena ye mantem so say for pentem ebre
no masan lo di niema e de agum e da me bayi ye nyina ye di mo ono no ne sa voxia mekai no ni overtake no ye fa right
but wa ade no mu nyina suban ye bako
just so dwe ho wonte ase
was out them pen na suban ira na ko speed yi fa ho
and I say or trust car do too much
why do you do that that be say na no na bako fo isu sa no mo ya na kan ya no mo jaye mo so twika rough no mo so ye ketenkete sa it we mu de nkwa de se ma fa nipa nyes a commercial use no
that be enti no ye one issue aba anopa ye bedi ho nkomo pa
but abna se onim se fa ba bi na ba ka na nhiri mfie abro kire ho ma
oh yes into no
na de so ewura man ni mu wodu e de na ye checking am sana ya mana eguram nipa na ka so de be de so de betwi gu so na se family Ghana family fo nyina ya madwe se afero mu nyina betwi vox niti ya sasa be gum sa so what questions ne bisa ya ne ma ne system ne mba system
ne say at a point na se vox accident no ekọ no me kai say Adom say ye koye ho story eni ade nti maybe eno ho nsem na twen research for na agency so say e was some bochi no mo ko sheka na kasa no the specifications ye den the purpose ye den ni ade e na omanya sa information from the producers of the car e na ba nti e bia be ka say the normal car na ye kraba nti unim voxi car na ye kana enesi ha no de e ba nyina so ye black o
na do na ye black
so far de mahu nyina
do na ye black
menim se sa na te na so mo de ba ha say ya e no mo spray ni black ne dia menim
do na ye black
nti voxi car no ene we accident anya eda hanom na nya de to be ka se nya vox nkwa na nya accident
of course yeah but you say in the end be ba na sa wo say obi so adwuma obi de kokra ba ego bi o ento ni nyina de o twie employment
enti won tete so that family se meto fanya family car enye for commercial
employment a create nipa na ba o sense no so employment wo nya kakra ye de obi spray employment
enti yenkunya ho because obi yenkunya ho
no that is argument be ba
because ne ya no pay ne ya be make asa no person che say national road safety the useless institution na wonim because ohunu ni say omunya hwe because akwanhye gusu koso na ne o ye adwuma na wo so ne nya adwen what you say if you cry vox no you see vox no said ye ka no ye kwan we enye favorable ma vox ya sen no because of how ye ka no ya kwan na ye nam so hanom no emo sa ka no enso yakra dia ba so ho it is a road safety ye na dwuma ne na oboye kokose vox se no kwoto se esi station ukosia no ba bia enye commercial car so one more road safety on the wire ne de
okay
so the abewro dada no menyin so betumi akase ye sign agi cars ni nyina but it is up to you say
so ukoto se si ho a
ukoto se station a entembeya na wo pe so ye boa road safety a directive of the bana be ye adwuma what I say na mamenko ahomaso na mene Yera Abraham Amaleba Esquire eni nkomo executive director National Road Safety Authority yede no eni nkomo council Martin
morning meje muso esen
nyame adom na so
boya pa
yada se ene obre vox nkomo ya na yedi yenim se moti abedwakuo emomo kobo akire ena dia mane boy bae before moti committee se omonko yesa adwuma no obi na petition mo edie na muhu ye mode voxi eye focus was sa committee adwuma mu
yo me that na Ghana for actual letters. They've been more through email. And on my office there. Folks, mutanya accidents in the Yanshaso. And I also management, I can't say we can't just take what the public says and start running with it. My technical committee. So, yeah, lecturer be aware, lecturer in engineering or tech, or that no. Members came from Toyota company itself in Ghana, DVLA, Ghana Standards Authority, logistics and transport company. There was somebody representing the car owners or the operators. Until we a 12-member committee, and Omodi committee, report by. And some what the committee said. But Kasano, started implementation. So the committee proposal and then one of it, and it said Bogdini was built in Japan for family use within the cities, within town. Into car original not at the form, because if you are using in town pavement roads you don't need to raise it up. But the bagana normal raise the car kakra. It affects the balancing of the vehicle. Now change it from right to left. The point is this: under the customs 891 58 section 58 it's unlawful to import right-hand drives into the country. That's one. Two, so your road traffic act also. Yen makwense over converted right to left. So apart from it causing your friends then road safety issues, omu use car also. Omu triambra because a quena omudi car no buy was wrong, and two, the conversion to was wrong. So these are the matters that the committee brought to us.
Na nti ma ye misa se sa ne ma wo kan ni nyina ne se ka na nkasa no before se be see main road na se highway so no na ye de ensa keka ne bibia ansana akọ nti
reporters Mr. report no e ka say mostly no say omo a kwan so particularly long distance no more a speed ramp and then they are coming back to land and now say Oma tamper with car no more ni bibia no balance no enye and na emma car no enya access.
Enti say no na report we ya ba kan de maka ma ya tia se enye for commercial use obi send me message here from a bridge so obi wo hon my ho kwa ye de taxi gemfa nko long journey said the mobile amane no it is say dey na mobeye kan de maka what is next
near abano those that are already in the country you say omonfanye intercity and na Oscar say obi say onfanye taxi no and let me tell you and yet folks no kwa na ma converted from right to left Toyota Matrix omodie Uber and also ma converted but yanti Uber term because it is only used within the town, the city. What you are saying? So we are saying, say, Foxy, you can limit yourself within the city. So that's one. Two, we want to have conversation with your friends, the customs officers and officer, my boss. They should apply that law, which prohibits, say, you better after right-hand drive to left into the country. Then the next one is garages now. Omoye conversion. I mean, my sister has been converted to Dubai before the Aba. But in Ghana, no, we need to close down those garages because they are engaged in illegality. Omo to say a shower joint. Into car for no to a shower joint. No, we'll close them down. So these are some of the things. But in the coming days, you bet you all letters at the report now at the customs, DVLA, your friends, Ghana Standards Authority, Police MTTZ. Now you have fair operators in Ankasa, so we have VIP, GPRTU, Vision, all those people. We'll invite them to our office, and then we'll show them PowerPoint presentation. Senior box, you know, and I'm saying you bet me and find your commercial purposes.
Enti said the wakano you know the abadada omofa enye krum ebia ufrodoko okoka so anase ufrodoko oba kokomlimli. How do you ensure say the what system no ebeye sajuma no?
There be say we report on engineers until they know say driving in town no, and I'm say driving in town different from driving long distance no. It can be used for that. It can be used for that, and that's why I give the example of matrix. What is a matrix? No, any accident, and you don't hear about matrix, but munina yetna matrix when we order an Uber, but because nam chrome no, it has a speed. Almost speed. You can't even get speed to go in Accra town. And find out when you a coin. Down. I'll bet me I got it too much. So those are the reasons. We can't say and that is the human face. Or more amount theater. We could have just banned it completely. That's the human face. And I'm saying, what can we do with them? So you can use them within town. That's what we said.
And the name person metia say you used to know within town yate. Now how do you ensure say almost still nano almost fanko long journeys? More task force be.
We have we are partly police MTDD. They will get you. They will stop you. And so stations, local stations, will ensure that they are not parked there to ensure that. But when we get you on the road, then we'll just arrest you and prosecute you.
I take effect now.
Oh, there is and we have quite a report on my. So we need to do some engagements. Engagements in America, no?
Okay.
Customs, DVLA, police MTTD, and so we'll do all those consultations. And then on one casa operators, we're inviting them next week to my place.
And see, and I pay True Drivers Union, one Piero, Bema, or so no more nyajing. In some more canning in an moboa, as a man casano, left from right, more than so. To move some munya bibia na bani who say more ye jumantin moke can some we dear naka we are no fa.
Now I'm robber, I can say a dear police for and I say 224 your coach. Oh, did they say that? No, so we are not bothered about that. A Juman on the Maya. So I'm going to do the work as it is.
And the engagement, da ben chassis da ben ye show when him say modi official communication eba ami hu se vox no on to be long journey
mema media men no 2 weeks, so we try to work within the 2 weeks to do the consultations and then get back and come back with a final statement.
Okay, yesha vox na recommendation na committee ne de ba ye one area me hu ye eye akwan no say ya kwan we krampo no any vox no ase hadwen kakra eno mo hu no ye.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. O should omo manufacture car e Japan no. When we say car no at that form that's because it is used in the city centers. Japan honum no pavement kwan no fine, the way they made it. So omo di ba na ma receive car no eso. What does it tell you? On one case, the vehicle is not meant for our terrain. Instead of moving the car, but all the car, then definitely balancing, equilibrium, a bit affected car. So we saw all those things.
Yeah, and maybe be son because you see the town and I say krum kwampa. Ya kwani be brewo krum no enye. Does it still make the car say a fit see be you so gana hana?
So that is the human face American, and the point is that city centers, apart from say areas, core area more, but Accra town or Adenta town, I know there you see that quite area kakra, but the core inside and na it be a problem here one. But no because say almost speed the car is able to stand. Because those roads are almost speedy, so the car is able to stand. But a coin a one no feeding is there, the road is bad, and then also the equilibrium. But wait there, at least one danger a coin in the end. As a result of that, engineers can say at least it can contain. We must also look at our environment to understand that we cannot just say they should be banned completely. We are using the matrix, and we have seen the matrix, does not give us problem because it is just used within city center or speed behind it. So that is why we give that consideration.
Okay, customs asem, customs ejumadi. Bibi ababia na wasi e clear e man be system mu because said the mama boy chire akwhwe kasi akọ manufacturers ho ati o manu masem ne ade ansa na modi we eba no customs omo no ye gatekeeper sema yen eba no cars no mo ne sa ne ma ye de eba o man yimu omo boa yen ana
on this matter and I don't understand why Oma I should say law no edaho Customs Act 891 58 I'm sure, and yet they allow that. So we need to engage them. Only a state institution. So one state institution will engage the other, and then we understand why, and then we'll catch it almost. They should apply that law because Nankaka na Amba won't be having this conversation at all.
Inti the namun so eba echi. Mobema kwanye ama nkrofa kwso crack servosi aboman mu biem.
Before committee form a committee issue statement can say oh yeah akwantua oh to kwaya you must be mindful of the vehicles you use. So we gave warnings and you say we gave warnings say the folks they are set a committee and we are waiting for the committee report, but in the meantime and in between time the to kwaya be mindful, be selective about the vehicle you choose. So those were the warnings we gave. And it still stands.
Okay. Mate, mamena say, bibi o hon ma wode beka ho, afuto bi a wode be ma bia from eneko kosi se mo 2 weeks ne be so engagement be wie na ya te de mo beka no. Okwantoni ko station a de na wonye.
Mo kasa say ebinum adwuma na person say they should understand say ebinum krampo ewu. That's how they should balance it. Ebinubu a ebimu a omoti ase omo se be say omo adwuma na omo a omo ewu nso ya. At road safety ye adwuma ne say we should ensure say ye reduce road crashes. We should ensure say obstacles be a road no ye di ye adwuma. And so if a car is rampantly involved in an accident and I'm dealing with a matter like this, should I not be praised? Menkwana minipa bewu. Maybe some menkwana ebia me minipa bewu ana. So they should be patient. Yes, we say ebinum so at the car na ba mo ye omojuma. We will ensure say yen say omojuma. Protecting lives there, as far as I remain at National Road Safety Authority, I won't blink.
Na sisuma me bi mamenti ase as we speak no. Emrabi wo customs a esi kwan se asen a eye right hand no ebeba Ghana ye wo bibisa anafe ne ebeka ho asem.
Yo in America no Customs Act no it say you cannot import right hand drive into the country. Also, and also you can convert right hand drive to left hand. They are all illegalities, and it's not allowed.
And for years, yatina who say ya customs anymore, fanya juma.
Well, it depends on who is at the head of the institution. Me, I made by my by juma. There were people who were there before me. Did you hear this? So it depends on the individual. We are different people. Obi obeka anyehwe ode anyehwe obi so say me say you am cramp am family ho be me I even like that one and na mama etimi dapa
Mate ira maleba mama na se no bra wanyama yen bibia ni aye besan ba hobiem why
yo
me da say Abraham Amaliba Esquire, executive director, National Road Safety Authority. It for years. There was some run a customs and the gatekeepers. Ya wa hayi ye juma as some trophy kejwa. Obi anim say before say story be radio so.
Yeah.
Say your news. Wonim say wo editor hon ma. Obehwem aso ne so ansa na wo de abetina ha. Enti be beka na asem editor hon na wo ko. Me de yaso am na me beka ye. Say ya wa hayi Dominic Waha as the producer. Just abna na ye we nkobo we na yedi. He's a gatekeeper.
That's true.
Who can be and can sa so what say. Na say your customs as an institution. Na mo hon ye say yemfa ehyan ye twi ne wonifa. Emma Ghana emesesa nko benkum. Na yetimi hwe masaka siba matese dia wo kan nyina. Sa na tie no wo boso amani. Ambedru customs so a muji duty gi bibia pepepe. Nti sa sika na maji nyina no eye illegal. Ena modi abegu ha sei.
That's true.
She Vox ye ka ho asem. Eye flato. Ne ties da from flat. Audio me boy so teye. Oso modi ye taxi. Town running ye de ye. Nti de buy no car ba kope no. Ne ties egu asen wo nimu de chen manufacture no ye ne car. Nti wo besesa de tie kese asase ye. Wo nimu de chen de ye ne car. What to see na fini fan de abese benkum. Nti enam ne kokko full speed ramper. Na fe car no balancing. Na wo de hye ensawon e free akra ha masaman e konso besa kwan wo ya wo de car ne nam so.
And was no de nam da.
So what ase. Nti say an institution say ade e koso no enye e wo se ati ase a wo se media me nti ase oboa. Mi wanyo na aye car no. Nti kejo e koya na e bae.
Serious. And it is about time institutions by Juma. Nti if you baby na so me bisa question say he na fa bi wura mu. Na check in sense and eba.
No cause customs mo yen. Customs mo yen.
Nyama na bi wura mu. Nyama fi ne brabesi products besi na.
Cars nyina.
You know.
Me so utum na pa na ko hunu accident car pa ye dia bedru han mo e besiesie ko hunu accident car on. Na be some say me say e bon ma anim ni seat ni nyina front seat ni nyina say yo. Esu ya kraba customer class aka ne say oni pa no fa mesin ko garage nko siesie na meton ma obi. Customer class aka no. Na die ne ye hu yi.
Amen.
Ka yesu kunipa e na yera malbe ka no say de wo ka no nyo se biebi mpo besi a enye ne busu ani nko na be wo. Asema wo ka no.
Be sign ko ga ba ma afoforo so. No twi na ade ne nkwenko one side akosane obi foforo. The lives are it is alarming. It's a good initiative by company for your rest enye lip service enya no keke na mum ye de be adwuma na say bi wa bibi timi ba gidigidi na ya foin na mo nchen
sa un say me kai say yera Henry Court ba ya ne ne di nkomo no sometimes san nkomo abai within ankasa
bi ani nye ho
sabotage ne be ba because no crumple e affect no
bo a de bi abegum
dube sin nkomo ya hyase ya kan a eye me no nyina interest be boa ye pa no
enye ne interest
da me amoa ne koye say e bi mu selfish no mo personal interest no no aka na no to no ye di no wote ho munko wu
enkoye that's true
kejua ye nkoye
abina sane etie na ya yi na ka kiro say wiki de me do to fom boko esan say me de ensam no eto fom boko
wa wai wo
me de ensam no to boko
wa wai
abi ani ban sa kwekwe mu ja
fra so na ka wonim wo do so kan se mo
de atwede na foro amenwe me
de yi
afi de abi
oh sa de yo mo de fra amaso no friend say
Voxy
oh
uni ma me game sports
Dominic Kwame
e kan ho no pay near this sports page one eba e pa cho NUC network keke papa na MTN every corner you go e kwa networks ahodo jam MTN kwa janai so na no I can say bi na ma MTN app no se woni so dia bra na ye nyina ye ko seamless ya say MTN say ye fast man kasa nche form biem ye ko seamless ntim pa cho hye no so sa e fa emma yen ye can say we no abina now yeah, train who becomes the next coach of the Black Stars. Now, sports minister Kofi Adams actually must say by Jordan Deni who a new coach.
I will feel country me.
Oh, they say front runners, you know, Portugal form. They say 3 front runners. Bento and Santos in Akuchi Portugal paying. Yes. And Automotive say yes. Squirrels also Akuchi Real Madrid the paint. The experience no. But as to whether I'm bit my party team with these few days after to the World Cup, and we have some for the experienced guys, they've coached to the highest levels. So, and here ready on the beba. You take Kofi Adams, Honorable Nsem.
We will deal with that, and we also want to deal with things that also meet a certain standard.
Boy, Torabian producers, you come here. So you're trying what happens on Monday and who becomes the next coach of the Black Stars. Now, young one 17 for already a cost of Honomo. Now, and Rani a Shani Musa drawn about Tuja, and you are 17 Africa Cup of Nations, Ghana, and you have got to Group D, Ghana, Koto, you to say, yes, Ghana group with more Ayabari Pa, and they be a group of therefore, near Penny Behe, Senegal. For 2023, Nigeria, South Africa, and also in 2015, Nigeria, and also record the Nyasam Ketwa 2009, do final. Now to Musa, a year Morocco, yeah, Queen on a year Quaquay day, it's a group more, start team see the PMO. Hey, Nana Jamai, assistant coach at the Starlets of Ghana. Preparations need the Queen and Nsem.
Then, of course, you are able to look at the strengths and weaknesses of the position you're going to go play. But once the draw are made, all we can do is play within our structure, the principles, keep practicing both in defense and attack within the transitions. We can only do that. We are just a country and a club or a team. We cannot go and influence anything around CAF, so we can also prepare by staying within our structure. The intensity at which we press, the intensity at which we attack within the transitions, when we do the organization and all of that. We can do a bit better with that.
We can do a bit better than that. And then Nana Kokwa Jemai, assistant coach Jema Ghana na 17 team nunti from the 13th of May to the 2nd of June na Kwambia Soro Afcon and a 17 Diana Baso. You can be man on a 17 ya me ko man on a 17 from the Black Maidens. Yes, the Black Maidens. Abna, you're the Black Maidens. You're princesses. You're Black Queens. Yes, Anya Shenwo. Yeah, me mana from Musudo. You're starlets, satellites, and then of course meteors. You're the Black Galaxies, then of course the Black Stars. Now, a man the dinimo so you're training Musa Kwasi de about twa in World Cup qualifiers. So now we're and Shenisi Query to go for the bebo. Now to go for so almost and only a wide power. We are off and I return my party Ghana need to go nebo a man 17 World Cup qualifier and now Quagrin a assistant coach at the Ghana 17 team in Nsem year.
To me and Togo Tiaka for this time no want to can say oh Togo that will be seven for Togo this time no want to be under country bia and I say into under team bia Okwa I say come all out na to achieve whatever but would show to say Togo Boni Syria this time will be born no South I say unless surprising you come all out. Yeah, me feel say World Cup on Podada. Leave your cars, I make us you go to Bonam. I say clear because under 17 say your boy Ache until your bar. I say ban strong and kudos to the FE say my appreciate him. So I say Muabo Wafo Muabo Aqua Morta na de although me that time but the journey you say no maybe a fire fishing has gone on well until I said I can't hear. I say boy homo there pass through.
Edna Quagrin, assistant coach Jema Ghana na 17 team no. Nsem no you be hear say sa game no be sia ko but ye de koroko we twi wansa na makọ komasa sante kotoko ne fans na ninye wo say mu direction of the club papa e wo mu say enei ya pampa ni form na ebedi team na nim de ba coach odi team na nim se sia na ball no mo bokoro mu so papa na nom te wasa asamates kunkuru no mo ne mo wie league na do ba bi no so mbetimi agina fedi ya den ne ade a chairman solo and the supporters na nim was a panifon ka mo kakra.
I feel very, very bad. Very, very bad. In the sense, this season, the way I team, I on and off, I would say, ABC actually. Technical team, any playing body, but this season, the only disappointed got to pound in Nina. Only disappointed about the football. So I don't know we so come home. We feel, Maybe a Bruce here, protocol, here, technical team, and then it's and then we don't need to waste time. Yeah, technical team, and it's now you move fees, more season than you batch. The other can come, and the soccer. Yes. Here, maybe it's a board of directors, they also want you be a coach, or taking next season. I was saying, now, it has said, that's our best team, no, and near my house, we go a Coma, son, a team, no, season up, baby, now, sorry, but we have about 6 to go. And I tell you, coach, be our best or access team, no, or better to take advantage of matches like I'm working with the access team. Man, Marco Grano, my access team, based on matches or more, but some got training grounds for every day, because the movement said, your team, no, or be a back to say any quality players, but you say, almost standard, then look at
Way chairman solo some more the tuja. Now, what kind of savvy you know, you better dear penny for a pay. Now, UEFA Champions League no matches pass so and Barcelona at now Atletico Madrid born a come to be anti and this season, well, I think this is the 4th time almost share Atletico actually as a Champions League the league in the year off, but Champions League match or the Conanu Yano Mobo and so much about your bomb come you want to be anti no Paris Saint-Germain and so actually Liverpool born a come you know Liverpool and to be anti and I would say yes Braga and Betis Diano and so acquire 1-1 and then the Europa League bet was a conference league so ebeba na ya resenia and so ebesi akọ. This is it. Okopiem Aston Villa ekwa way to Bologna FC Porto Nottingham Forest nebo Freiburg and so Celta de Vigo and a dear Bonnie and no a Europa League quarter final now in the conference league a Rayo Vallecano AEK Athens Crystal Palace Fiorentina Mainz 05 in Strasbourg Shakhtar Donetsk and AZ Takma winning match to Baswa the BPM Biano Yemfa and Camille Kra Shane Somame say Champions League next week a second leg hold on. Real Madrid equal away. Nothing so no Barca so aqua away. What you say yes, I know better. Madrid they call Germany na Barca. And the one or two about call ATM. Now yet the Atletico Madrid ne Barca given by brought Triple Hill Hotel or wager. And the Abnada Okwana Bisacro wager. Yes. Wager. Yes. Choice Junction wa choice ho ubu fast wa wana a Triple Hill Hotel or a kama space or kama ya kukuru giant screen and see ho near no watch ATM ne Barca game no it will mean na yin share next week and you have another day we call that you know Bayern Munich ne Real Madrid e beba so how Mac Cafe or Belengpe how Mac Cafe a Belengpe ala filling station wa and yet Bayern Munich and Real Madrid game be brought for live on Adom FM tiada machine and so edi amame ya MTN for us no problem de ka yes ya konkon ya den sam no buy App Store ne Play Store download my MTN app no near ko seamless and ya better Pablo I man sports team na assess ne okay home ya sports page one buy and all the nankasa ka keju an ho Erica see do buadi miguso be ginger voice neighbor over to you anyway apese.
That's so. Sorry, Quay.
And I'll palm me and
sorry.
What when you way?
You are CCM Wanga so want to oh yeah. Adom 106.3 Adom FM 106.3 106.3 Adom FM Adom one tell you what Adom Adom FM Adom one tell you what Adom FM
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Hey, tough.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. 106.3.
Adom FM.
106.3. 106.3. Adom FM.
Adom. Adom.
One tell you what. Catch your man eye.
Adom FM.
Adom. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Hey, tough.
Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3.
Dwaso Nsem Jumadie and Augusto wuti na Adom 106.3. Voxing komonwa and Yuguswa yeka ehwo asem no. Bejidi si Ramale banchi mo de baye. Babia wa wuti no atotim wo so beboa ama gina ye bia wo mo esie no. Agina na yeye esanse yet your man you na bibia ye kraba ba kofo kwoto ye aye bia sane bo fom setesen awode baye onya de bedru ya nso na nkrofo to aguso behu no na giafa ba bia oman mu sa na ye yade obenya we ya obakofo akwafa ba hu se business ne ye no eno na no yonko bekọ wakokra ne bebre diaba oba no de ne sabekeka na wa ye ho adwuma ye ka ye di kosi se yewo akuako ni ebinuma ayomasudie wo so ye borders awodro so a immigration for adwuma so mbehwe ye borders so ye dipa bitumi di no bone ne ade tumi fa borders so abewrem na no ya tra mo ne ade ne nro bia na bobaba ya na ye ka ho asem yi eno so de ba bedue se ye borders no ase ehwadampan yewo immigration officers ewo ye borders so enso asese de dampan no obi afa ba bia wrem obi ade bia wrem yimu ne diaba ibedru ya na nam krom na montel so na nkrofo to yewo customs omodwuma ne se ade bia ye shepe diaba bedru mayimu ewo se customs fo hwe se ade we ye sese yimu no gwei wontumi mfa magana maninye ye enti yempene ma won clear anase ye besizi se hye na wase ye kwhye na anase ye bese na yese no because wonni mu de wo kraba ne se oman yi mu no yenkra de we yenkra ehyen a yechi woni famfa ma ukọ bi man so ba bi wo hono ma ka yechi no benkum ani ho Ghana ye de ne se ka no yechi wo benkum obi man so no wo chi woni fa enti wona wo ye importer wo ye car dealer ya wo kofa car abano ede na beba wutimu se oman ya metimu aya na yetwi ka benkum no me kofa de yetwi ni fa de aba na mabayi efri ni fa ede akosi benkum ma wi abe spray ho sepe na mato ma menua ede ti na wo ye car dealer aguni mumra no wontumi fa nya adwuma yeti haya na yesi force brazier ne dross panties ni anda wasi yensase ye kraba home use fridges no mo ne mattress ne ade nyina no yete ya na yete say ensase ye kraba enso se ye de bedro man yimu efa hemfa efa hene ba aye customs fokru ya nti ade no yesi ya ban ya ensase ye kra ne ya kabrofo no ye wi a ne ya trot ho ne ya koda ade na ya ka sensase ye kraba no edru customs ane ya clear ne ya de aba na ye ton opa akokanta ko hade Drossi mu akese emu colors ne ade nyina ubenya to ho esu se underwear ne blazer no ne sade no enam se esese nipa se na nipa hu so ne ade matitiru ne nyina yegusu kraba ye wa atofo so to atiase etemu amu ye gatekeepers a moti one mo se mo boy se bibia obi amfa bola emewro mayimu no adwuma na mo ye se mada so de a ene ne yadaw ne na igwa bonten Yeda power them, ye ne guabontain. Who do I just want that into Macru when they guabontain? We are not safe. We are not safe because customs am I yen safe. Now what ye? Some vox a can ask me. Vox a can ask me. Many of them was sending me audio. Eba sisi and myself. Ubet me the state is a vox na a will be mine so that what the text na would you audio ne buy no. Ubet me mamma who said ye a tear na senate ye because ye well ayua once the who posting na Ghana de no my best ties no into was but the original vox na a ties no war from na enya for commercial enya for long distance or beko kwantente no ye de no so beto ho na de compare ubedru ye was a satai what to see na fi baby wo e de kosi baby foforo enti ta no nkra wasesa no balancing enya dwuma unsa wo ka na kita wo no wa wonim se wo tai se bia auto 23 e bia auto say na wa kwosesa na de foforo akwose ho no ma wo de bisase ya net sen e bo kwa wo kwa na echi wo kwa na echi eso se wadu baby a wo se wo twa e bia wo twa yuta na se wo bu curve no wo be ho na tai no na echi because tai na wo de se kanase no originally no manufacture no nya sa tai no no de ma car no enti wo ye den enye te so original da wonya kotu sia no finifa e de besi benkuma wonya ka no original say manufacture eye no a wotim a wotwi wonya no sa da na maye yetim no matrama kwai kana wakoto ya spray ho sapena wotimu no wukọ hunu state de ba Ghana ha se ya nkasa kara kranka wonto anya obia na benye sika akoto brand new car but mo na mo ye cardless no mo betumi ne yediniye se accident camp na abekọ akoto efo bi man so de ba besiesie abeton de ma obi sika bumu a at least obetumi atoka impact no ne accident impact no enye so serious na akọfa car ba na no nyina bu aguma ma front seat nyina ni honom na wakọkra dia ba ko so de ko garage wo de kwa akoye nsiesie na de akosi ho na mai ne sepe okoto abekas we de tie rubber enso ekotoko ebekuma edien ye hu edien ene ye hu ya wasudie paa o yira malibane na sharo safety o meyo mode menumie no so ya wasudie wose ye ya wasudie e wose ye so what I say ya kan obiti baby wa honho wo ya pai because so ye dela okraka seba de bia nipa dasani ya dwene ye botom ye sika ye benya ye botom ye sika ye botom ye sika se sika na meje no ensunsuaso be na de beba me babi so menua bi so na sade de e ho de mfa ye ho eye sika no a edientia
106.3 Adom FM.
Adom. Adom.
One tell you what. It's Romanai.
Adom FM. Adom.
One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM. Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah. Radio it's a CCM 112. Oh yeah.
Esamentio se fuo and there was a water wukita kayi bi ye kan wutika mu te se we events e so they so ready na eden inch ede gauge so ready down gauge na so red a che say wo ya kwato 1 gallon pacho pa ba bia nam no bisa na so de search bia the nearest Star Oil e ben wo benya na kwato fuo no wo honom Star Oil kwa na kwa wo benya fuo wo hu fofofo sanso ye quality ensewu engine ye Star Oil so much say na me kokko Star nko an Star Oil nko an me to fi hasa e de kokodru ye ba bia na be o mo be say 250 stations across Ghana o mato apete te ba bia na bia no wo be share Star Oil me se koto honom na du hokra na kita Star card na kra dia na adwuma na si wonya ye ya kprem wo na wo sen no na okọ baby ye Star Oil for papa de enwa any Star Oil or see your quality and affordable for de wo nche na benya no na afsa esamen kanche wo say 2026 yi vision ne so wada ye so no eso pa ebebam fagidie etachiri isa say gidia enwuma nka ho no ya ne say gidie wuye ba sa gidie we de wonyanya nko de nim say afsa tawachi eno ne nwuma no because afsa de sika boom ebeka ho ama whatever dream anasa vision na wo no watumi ama na ye actuality na set in na de sika na sem na ma business na koso e bia wa hyase dada enkachi obetumi akoje na de chemukena na wabiem eye afsa na emausa akwanyan nti brena son ya obeka se ane de wasa wo ye no obeye ko afsa nchen bi account na nyomo enidwuma besia hodo a wo hia nyina no afsa ewo ho ma wo wose 2026 we no eye the year of yes and your story matters eye afsa na Electroland Easter also when ye Easter promotion your mo dia hyehyɛ so na Easter ba ye de awie de so still Electroland say on wie ye ugusua ema enyama pa yes ka obetua de agye no eye ketwa bi Enti say Easter be special ma ye de awie so be so ye special ewo wudwumadie mu a obekọ Electroland na wakoto home appliances no ewo hodom wuto wi a owo achede bebre ya wode emma wo obetumi upgrade wo home entertainment no na wo feel sound ni ya agese Samsung TCL anase media home theaters ena ebema osanegie no ewo fie nti movies ahodo a wo hwe smart TV no so ene ho hyehye de eye LED smart TV sa Electroland tonton na air conditions no so de say no weather no ya na wo hye wo mpa wo pe air kwa be mo afili na odada mu a woni begie dia na eye Electroland ene wosoko ekoto benu adu na mabusua no a wo de gas cookers na benu a Electroland e wo bi ma wo free 4 ekosi 6 bena gas cookers e wo honom na edanchen so a ye besi niema ye ko banko da be ko wodom ho saa ye besi niema ye Electroland for washing machine na wo mo edi aba no ye adwuma ne yie sinema na kama ema ani ye wan nti sew emre wo ho en stress wo ho bomodua na ko Electroland showroom ahodo e wo Ghana babia enne na ekoje wo nepa udi kodi dwuma wo fie betumi so afre Electroland F 0503 159 739 0503 159 739 Electroland Ghana, home of luxury, affordable electronics. Enti ya ba ne se no ye be send sika won se ne nkwada ne bia makwan be so gusu school man check tito mo chon so hene sei wo mo koba saa na telesel e wo ho ma wo se wo be send akwada be sika be send wo ma sika wo busu ani bi ene ade a ye telesel cash ye can one cash app a ye secured na ye safe e ma wa ye telesel cash wo be dial *110# *110# ebra wo de no enye Android and asa smartphone no anaso obetumi download di Telesa Play app no na what their two phone no so na wo send sika call na busuafo so send ba o se send keke with safer choice eba ne sika se ye de e mane dia eye Telesa cars send so ma me so betumi dial *110# na de aka nyina no de ato aso sen ya ye ka ho asem ye wo wadwemu no de na wo se koso e de na wo sese wo ye senkani na kai ho asem te sen wan so wo ye kwantuni voxi what's be muda ye kan voxi aka no tena mu no wonim sa do ne voxi anase enye no a e de na hunu ye BBC ya ema wo yem hye wo bibi se hu se adabi we de enye normal ye be bie phone lines no enche bia na so ahye wo experience se watena ka ne bi mu da na wahye amaye hu wontina bi mu da so a anamo National Road Safety Authority etui woni omo ya adwen wo fo mo so wo mo nkoso nye na wo mo nsi kwan se yen kwakra ka ye twini ni fanfa magana emetu nkosi benkum yen kofa ka eye koto bekumba emma because obi pe ne sika eno na nei wo de ba ekontem nti na obi ato oguso a ye bie phone lines na adwenkyire bia wo so wo no na wo de abre yen enche bia mabedwa phone so betena se na enkomo ewo honom no ye ni omadi ye wie vox enkomo ya ye betie se fa woni mu na ye hwe ho asem aban consider se ne cabinet meeting emergency pa ewo honom a omampani efi France aba na omakwa akoye na afi ye bisa se edien na cabinet ekoka ho asem for den yenim se dia kotene sanse ene ye ya woda ene na transport ministry no ene asenkafo enkabomuku no ebekwa kosia no makosi ginaye asentuade no omo betum anase omo ntum so dem se VIP buses no omo mato omo de mu omatum eso free nkrai kokuma se 150 Ghana ena betua omatum omo antwa aban na yebeka eno so ho asem na aban proposal ya omo ehwese bia wansiri omo de beto so nanu ya no omo be ye free ho minority no so suggestion your dem aban se sanitation levy no onyi fifo ne bo so sanse se de ekosoro no eya hadwen no na so de odiaba yemie yenko ahomaso emra na yemedi enkobo yera Eric Kwakubuaten Automotive Dealers Union of Ghana eho ena owo yene no omno mokrakas no eba no yene no eni nkomo mbakwaku matien
yo mami awofe ejoso
etisen
Adom ni ahwe mami na pacho so no webusuafo anopai
ya ho ye pa na Voxy cast no wokra bi ba
mami de bi menkanisa me mekra media no America ne Canada
entenye Voxy okay nche say ayo ba wo ya wese nkrofo ne bi de Voxy ba
my national president idie na enwe ni pempen so abeda ne ku kase ba tan ya kaka se de ba man hu idie mama mi gina so na mi che otie fo mo hia mi anopai na mi chi o ma anopai na men kasa ne kre ye eku ba tan no emu be 10% and a crack Voxy any bit at the back.
Voxy no mo shase kraye ate.
Oh, ate men can say enkokra no be about 2 years ni.
No mo start e de Voxy ne bae.
Yes.
Na no ya aseno samo kofa ba. Obi na yima so tresi ka bia ba. Ana obi na kwato ko hunu se ka we wo de ba ebefa anase te sen mo ye den na motumi ko hunu se we 2 years ani a mo sha se de Voxy bae when they ko identify se ka we media ba mo ye ne sen chemi mu
yo mame ne kwa we adwumadie mu se he de hwehwea cars na ya hwe market no de na wo de ba ye beto ne ntama ma when you sika na wotena ko fa fofra ba ena one ye cars na ye kraban 2 no ye fa ne se bia Japan I want a Voxy most na if you buy any bit any Dubai into a market range in one or should the way no calculate duty no calculate car the ball and no free to bit ya just when we say okay me the banner me the bed 1,000 Ghana bit to swa ebe contain him sikante makwaba na say bia obi kwa wa to ton nyama nyina wi a container space bi mu a no wa thought e bia za Voxy bi and I say bit no dey say because no na ye the to bia ni di no Fasonisha essing the high vehicles no. And that is the secret of it. And you know, and ya dia necessarily say we are importer now be focus on only that particular angle. But what they show Japan dia Kenya, we bring now mo cars na de ba no omo nwani ku omo munya car dealers. But the etinye omo usa car no e system ni mo. Enti pempen e system ni mo na info na abofo ndi kugu. And as I said, the any focus on going to put a bag one to be crown to minium baby. No, they are cradiaba. Or by bush and for so Ghana, Hanoma Buano. Maybe I epiphytany be one quench baby, I'm not to say, was sensing a many, neither say, no one say, or to a mat at a four. And she be bringing yet a cool
Omo Geniku, Omadi, Omo Musika, Omadianti. So regulations say Yemfa car Pambrano, or no, you're aware of it. Manfaka Wimba, or you're aware of it. And I'm so fee mumna and home from an able bar. I buy an episode in Nessin and also. Nama accident be bina a cosono, a certain. To be said, media.
Media can be said, so we sell my money kuma a crabana. More members best at 10%. And so a crabba. Ma kwaku moya west say omanyi mo custom se wo emra want to me en kraka ye twi ni fa emma moya we
and it started from 1996
moya we
and at the buy
moya we
we are aware my quoted date to come ma year na ma
and so mon crofone bi kraka sa ye ni fa de bagana
okay ma me the point na we raise amami ni chire mu ni on say ye memo ha no ye manufacture car ha Ghana so tra na etre nti ye papa Rollins hu ye no so no be ha den say ye de ho de a say de be bia say de ye de say colonials na ye drive right say ye de ye independent ye say enko left nti adan na emphasize cars but Ghana first started the make Ghana was still in this business ye de ba na mo hye no ye de GBT no mo twa na ye hye no nti aban hu so oboka na ban se san ba na papa Kufu be di ade no e no ye ne se san na te dia the same car no so be the banner your original obi tua 10 cedis asam ka ho na mom wa wo the same car ni ba na en your original no or the 20 cedi penalty be to so obi tua 30 cedis so na be to so ho fa me dio o Ghana fo enfi and they started to sell the cars neighbor and they did mu e be wi ni pempen so a en ne pempen ya samu car ni bi e wo Ghana nti se samu bi wo Ghana ha aden na sell as cars ni bi ba emra so da wo se menfa ma inti menfa ma wo nya be na nne ya hwe mo ehunu se bebi akinka kon munja mo di sakas ne ba the right thing to do yeah as Automobile Dealers Union ye ni executive ni na atena se ye di kampo aka mo kampo no mo fa nye omo fa omadwen ko se eno be be go madwuma because omo crack bi ba no ma for original ones ni bia frem inti eno na chop money ba na je onya no na wa generate say content ma say no which scanning dey ya ba mfa so bi anim just that when you de buy na beche no na no ma chop money na wo de be twetwa ho nti na ma saka ase ne ba na eba
nti mode drew customs amutu ya duty e wo illegality no so
nti na illegality no duty na yetua no ono hwe se penalty na da so na papa Kufu kan no wo betumi tua penalty wo betumi tua the right duty say so utua wi no do ni problem no mo yuka but nka na mbra kwan so na yensa na se ko no nti ye blame kwa de ma custom for
nti se say ye fa no te se Vox ya ye ni fan omo de ba penalty ahino mutua wo so
e depend e bia de fi Dubai base no ya na ne penalty no e depend obi so de fi ye fa no saying Japan no they direct no so it depend nti ni na no o ka so obi ana ne dia say no fi say we kema na so utia
I know, but to bet me a range of penalty what the sarcasm no eba Ghana has say ya de to so.
Nti yamfa de say bia duty na nkasa na me bia be 30,000. Penalty no kwa to me jo bia be 15,000 na to 18,000. Penalty nkeke.
Ena sa penalty ye gi a be wie no wasan de abeto so ama de obeto ka no. Nti wasan nya ne sika.
Gedi ni bia ni wasabio oveka madam African as oil for the Christmas. En fa so nti na ri adwuma. Into definitely the back home. No, you're not in the free to so the tia shipment on so account. Or the canina see any na can obey where you may be. No, canina boom, canina boom, and when you fast war, as all the tosso. Send a baby to my content. Neko. It is only humanity.
Even though say a year illegality no, when you be drew out to meet your penalty, would the bedroom beton and Rebian tone.
What your penalty, what your duty, when you car aba. What the baswa, so make sure say, you ain't cheats our car no hunting. Wow, best a son of her. No, what's a son of what's a sunny via, no food I could develop, no customs for Nankason, some of chef I didn't know, or no some of quine, no Susan Tia penalty be war, I would develop one with your port no carino, or also the could develop, so I can't say, Tia convention. No, I say almost about 2,000 Ghana cedis. I'm a custom for develop offices bia across.
What's that convention?
Convention.
I don't know yet.
And you see, I see two about near before we use on convention. You're two free abifia. From right to left.
And two free right and the left now. Sanko Chiamusika or DVL ho.
DVL offices and only a custom for the edge you and your DVL. Aha, not custom ninaji. So we won't say associate Tiano. Into convention means that you have to pay another penalty or DVL custom for no. Into two and two we are almost DVL domain on the shaker. So custom fashion, na car near papa dia. Or no only shaker. Into particulars out of the band of already second amount. The police for us almost once a mechanic. Only a custom for no man can already there. No only develop the 2 ben or one on the stop on already stock car. Only 30 minutes.
Okay. Edi yamfa ne se wakofa ka ba eye benkum anase eye ni fa wo dia bagana brakwaku me de wo na ye mfa tonto di saka ne ba ye no ede ne de na ba because Vox is yete so almost satires enti kire ye process na modeka form ansana modia besi garage se moton makofa ba se ye accident car anase ye de obesesa estia no chemu mame
ne kwani ngame ni muni. So, autos are right-hand car vehicle now. What the bagana? Yama kwame we are the Brinano. Omo fit for a omo area omo new weathers. No more the car no co. So the car weather no. Subordinate na a year writer. No what so to me ko to do abusu kanya. The right hand left hand no amaya just na odiashe na fa. Na obi so wa on the on pen 17 no Dubai dia na nkasa na so the same right hand driver no or the fi Dubai aba on the or so no direct into no nya the right hand no to the left original not the ache bordering onya left original not the ache tear rack the same thing seat belt the bia say e call the normal left or so na we are not the aba into no that car no bono Oko market side, the same Voxy, the same weight, but Dubai didn't born was sort of because Nippon was originally and not the buy. But Japan one no the ban there, but a raw material. You can raw so the Bonia when you come the sanity. And so the Beluhana hair driver or left now. There say, or to 2 years not the end no akoto abusu cannot say. Machine being detected to 8. And see, and no the lot of accidents are a cause on because they do want to board them, yes, so what about the toss with the winning? What toy a mechanic so do when you measure say fine because car natural. Oh, yeah, I know I didn't cash. No, no, so we are driver, no need more shade because can't say. And I'm saying normally, your commercial system, no, you're getting now buying. Now buying swing and I didn't say, hey, dear, baby, I'm buying quite so I didn't more. Yeah, Breno, young more quite be ma. Banks in be no mama sa private sectors now mo pe sa bibi kaka asa ko toka ni bia to na ko commercial no sa facilities no mo twem abanda da ni twem e be gu yen so kwa so po yeduma e wie ni say na he na ye kaka so ne ba ye de ma driver for work and pay e sika nyina ba shit to the banks na ban ni be gu no
okay brakwa ko ye beba ho no no enti Vox nankasa na ye kan ye wo mu ahoro mienu Baku free Dubai ena baku free Japan Dubai de no omo de free hono tumi sesa free ni fa ko benkum na because e hwa na omo ye no nti no otumi nya bibia benkum e de sese ma no your original e de bagana to de bedru ye na no ne wotonte enam se wanya bibia benkum na ma ne bo no ye den de e free Japan eba no enam se de obru ne ye no ani fa no a wotwu ni kroma ye de aba no ye bedru afitani no se ye wono ne nimu de ene ode kosesa de manufacture ne ye Vox na odi free Japan baye no nti se wokona wanya se ye ni fa kra na otumi screw na ne nimu de mu e ma no be fa benkum sa na tie
mama watch him man ato asum papa
nti no ane sa se try your luck no ode asese benkum no a de free Japan no wi a no wa spray ho no de si ho so woton wa wie ni chese ye dangerous ankasa ema ye nyina ye fro sa aka no na be den wo hu se we free Japan we free Dubai
mama obi enka ncheo na wo we lay person so de hu unless say bia wo so no ofitiri mu ɛna oku Dubai deɛ no na ho ɛyɛ no waha no toto a wa wugina wo na ebie so kyate so obi akyerɛ sɛ wo de hwɛse na ha de tie hwɛse na ha tie ubie engine mu a obehu usia no kwa ne seat belt no kwa kyese obi nkyerɛ because Dubai deɛ no obi pa nka sɛ we po yɛsesa no Dubai a ebe da to kaka also original pepepe aha nti na he mpo deɛ this ina baso ya anope aye news wo wiem na he Automotive deɛ ya de sɛde a yɛde kɔto mpanimfo anim sɛ yɛbɛsere sɛsi a commercial no aye week aban ko a na sɛsi aka no ɔno so bre ɛno so baayɛ no Vox no baayɛ no bebre na hunu sɛ amanfo bra transport ho de a ɛna no mamfa nyɛ commercial ɔno so bɛhu sɛ de bia no bɛnya daily income nti sɛ pɛ sɛ ɛwɔ so all these things out a aban ni focus na mmom no so bɛboa ɛmɛsa he a yɛka kasi ba yɛbɛnya access to loan bi mpo na yɛtumi akɔ krabi aba na yɛde bayɛ no work and pay a saa Vox asɛm nyinaa so bɛtwa ɛno yɛ baako 2 the SSN focus on it and say nipa ne betumi ayɛ car no wɔ hɔ de a ɛne de aban hwɛ ne yɛn consider because yɛ transport sector no egu aka aban nko ade ɛna amanfo brɛ wɔ transport ho nti ne sɛ no so betumi aboa de a because brand new assemblies make a committee no yɛ mo mutumi so mo fa nyɛ cars akɛseɛ for commercial but ɔmo de ne SUV nketewa yɛ bi ɛna mmra na mo mutumi so mo starting free hɔ nti no so bɛyɛ den sɛ yɛbɛnya bi na yɛde akɔhyɛ tax space no nti aban hwɛ hɔ na meme deɛ sɛ ɔde ne na esi hɔ standard authority de ne na bɛsi hɔ na road safety de ne na bɛsi hɔ na yɛn nuanom di valley de ɔmo na bɛsi hɔ na customs photo ne na bɛsi hɔ yɛn so yɛ ready as automobile dealers yɛbɛ support aban no ɛma de bi ɛsɛ de the right thing a Ghana fo bɛnya ade papa tre because nyɛ a yɛde yɛ nim akɔ ɛwɔ wiem sɛ Ghana ɛba ne ka nsɛmsɛm a amanfo mbrɛ yɛ akakye no yɛso yɛ bi apunu mato ama ban sɛ bibi a bɛkɔ so na Ghana bɛnya ne toma pɛfra wɔ transport sector ɛbɛnya ne toma pɛfra for vehicles a yɛtima mfo bɛnya trem comfortability accident ɛnwɔ so much no we are ready for that nti yɛ deɛ yɛfo aban so de na bɛsi wɔ a yɛso yɛ deɛ na esi ama no sɛ ɛbɛboa no na mmom on consider on one thing sɛ yɛnyɛ bi wɔ ha nti no mom sɛ nipa ne bɛyɛ no wɔ hɔ no de aba de a nkon consider okay consideration
nti wo nim die mu ne de ajaku wo nim die mu no de ɔmo hyehyɛ wɔ abɔnten no ɛyɛ sefa ɛkyɛn de yɛbɛhyehyɛ wɔ Ghana ha no yɛbɛtu no
100 times
yɛbɛtu no benkum nifa de kɔ benkum no de yɛ wɔ ha no ehu ba de ɔmo broni nankasa no yɛ ne car no ɛyɛ ne de ɛno no yɛ sefa
ɛno yɛ sefa from Dubai ɔmo machine ɛde si wɔ detective hu sɛ wei yɛde hyɛ ɛbɛfa wei kyɛ sɛ bibia is in order machine ahwɛ ansa na car na fi Dubai abagana wɔn wɔ ba de yɛ no wɔ ha no oni regulator mechanic ne kwa na ɔyɛ ade no ɔnkɔ workshop onim how the thing is or the not doing space no oh yɛtuba yɛsesa wɔ ya yɛyɛ ne sɛ ya yɛtie ha yɛde bibi hyehyɛ ha yɛde wa yɛsi bi dwane all obi aban regulator ɔmo ana wo de hwɛ obi sɛ ebegu adwuma dodo bɛn na ebegu wo de hwɛ de Ghana ha nyina baabi ɔmo sasa years no shop ahin enu bɛɛ 10 wo de kɔ Kumasi magazine wo de ba Accra ha de fa kokompe de fa de ko wewe mu a baabi ɔmo yɛ sakas na mo nɔɔso ana sabi wo yɛ nnan kwa na ayɛ sɛ kwan a yɛyie ɛka wo dan pɛ na ban wobom sɛ saa nipa na ɛbɛyɛ kwan bɛwie no na wɔbɛbie washing base yɛ kan wie pɛ bɔ na ba bi apie na restaurant apie na obi so yɛ dɛ wɔ the same kwan na yɛ wie na space na da obi a yɛ business so afi na abɛyɛ past things abɛyɛ past things nti end of the day no yɛ nyina de yɛ na si wɔ a saa kwan na yɛ wie na yɛ nyina yɛ hu sɛ ayɛ no we all will benefit out of the road nti ade a sɛ yɛ nyina yɛ na si wɔ because wo maame ankotire mu a wo fa bi ankotire mu a wo classmate ana wo girlfriend bi ankotire mu woni nda ho so yɛ so tumi sɛ nya accident owu yɛ dɛ na si yɛ kaka wa bra nya no wo san de ko yɛ yie
okay
nti ne de advice media as automobile dealers I will support the government but so be good kura de consider the yɛ no amano ne yɛ de ba no wo betu ba ise no ho ayɛ ne kama wo de ba standard authority for bɛhwɛ ɔmo hwɛ ne bibia yɛ okay dia custom for so bɛhwɛ bibia yɛ okay dia why not yɛ bɛ mo you car No, they be just so. So I say they be what to am.
Okay. Me a me kwa koto Vox me nim ka mu ka din kura me nim ene ya ba ya yesi Vox e na ye hunu se ka we hu a church Vox adie na wo se me hye ansa na matoka no se me kita sika no ana masori se me kotoka ma me samki enema bi e wo ka ho a se okogina ka ho a wo se wo hye ansa na wotu aka
Yo mama kaka me kan se sisi ai abandon nsa ana ne nan esiso ba pempre kakra wo system no mu dia ye ton de obetuma koto na emu me bia nta nu wa de beba no mu na ntumi ma bi odia me futu kaka ne se okona okoto Vox ya the mechanic bi obebo ho mechanic obebo ne se dey okwa ombie engine no obie mu a hyen ho se ne omhye ne fire no so bibia is in order ye rebeti baby anko ye tu baby anko ya wa obie engine ho na de na hwe a obemu sa de anko ye no I careful say enye de yahye ni papa ni bia ana so say opa ye ne say onya do Vox ni ho ana we ni jika no ma nipa ne fa car documents ni ma na hwe car documents ni mu say from Dubai and also Japan and no better baby I saw driver wa adwen ko
and sample the what you aka
and san what you aka o so na wonni mu a ma foko diveli na ma custom for na anhwe ma ohwe paper no so because una okuto sika ono so na oton ohwe paper no so no hu say efri Dubai a obeka tro hu say Dubai na ye papa ntito na mom de efri Japan e ba ne de o mesesa ne here amansa na Japan ho ntano so utumi to ho fo ntani ye small education a make media ma because o kona ya hye siwa mechanic ne kwa no ba ne kwa no e ya na ebo han dealers no because mechanic for no ba se ya na wutia ne na so a ono de be si bia no say papa eno so efutu kwa me de tum ene nte se bia me go fita for ne ma se
tubu a wo de ne be ko so no be hu ana one na ye lie
oba ma wato ade enye enti wo de dealer no ton no wo kona wo ni dika no wa o papa me pesa me shodo kan de manager me pesa me shodo documents no efri hin Dubai na sa Japan ono kan ne kwenta so efi Japan no hu ne kre nti wa officer o pesa o to de a wa wasem eno so ne bofo by Dubai de ne boarding nti se wo to Japan de na bia mfa ne say 70,000 and 90,000 Dubai de no beto ne say 90,000 beto ne be 95,000 because why na papa
aba ne say crampo so munyina beto do de free Japan kran so aba na obeto ne Dubai bo nti wa hwe a
ani po de ugina obehu obi nkanche de oman ne Ghana hu Dubai so de no hu because Dubai de seat belt ni oman no original seat belt no otwe a is super pepper original man but the free way ba no oba on seat no and seat the hot side no obetu every one akopọ operation wa bi no de aye intini na o setting na obehu
yes mo
ni na so ncha se bia me ton hen ye dwuma na ma me pesa amanfo ye the right thing me as a leader no me make sure say make the right thing into say the right thing so they be a Ghana no e be fan into my payfra na nka this all these things nka me nka on this bigger platform we are seeing it into one so one we are business EBDA one so make sure say nyo fa so no kwa na se de bia odwene dweneti memfo no ho na sika kwa wunya na obi anya bidia ya na yede onkwa wudi anya de
asemo brakwaku but yedase no kra wodi ama ya no paper yedase nti wo de asedila ye kase recommend car ema obi a de yesesa free nifa akobinkum ane de ye de free obi man so ba binkum no de we na be recommend say we de original kotowi
mami oba wo suban de wo suban oni suban so oni suban ani e foto ka me de tum no
menti ase
original na wo de ba ne de original asembie no ba de asesa no ha no ana asesa fi ba bia ba no kwa no wo so to wofo ani na me che say oba wo suban oni suban wo yi ne den ko oni suban
wananga me no ebewie e wo hono ye accident casa aya mokraba me kasa mo a yenim se dealers bebre no ano mo di accident case ba ebi wo ha ka ne bi bedru behunu anemu nyina ne front city ho nyina no ay affected not dia ba na ye de akosi garage anase de akọ mechanic fitafo ho no maye nti sa cars no mu wie na mu spray a ye safe edi maye yana
ma me ne kura ni nyame ni mu ni eni tina ma he car dealers no as a junior no ye pese ye nya regulator nyame adom next ye nya ye regulator e standard authority obe regulate yen enya ka bia na esa wo ka de be ma mu ha wo be di la kwa no wo be ko school standard authority for do be ko training mu after oboso se wo ye dila oboso ni den ka be na esa wo ka ba wasade ni saden ade na obeye ma customers ko ni beje adwuma wo ye no ni na ye be ko school enche obeto ka to se wo ye dealership certificate enu ina be regulate you ama wo ka esa wo ka ba ma me he dealers ni he na kasa kasa ni ba wo se garage ni be so kakaka garage owner udin bi bia da so ba cars na egu no kwa no be ko na ni de kwa be 1 penny sim ono ani moto muska 1 no de appreciate wo nka ina enkofo de omde abre no ene na obi awo access otumi ko internet so toka student sa but because of any regulator na ye na say di ya dream boom na make sure say car papa be free ama no ne abakrom ano na to say car ye na ya jatum say ba
okay
say open market obi ma me say wa utu say obetuma confone so obetuma to car America say by within 3 months no car be do Ghana obese kogi or port awambre ho eba ne sana me ye dealer na me so market dia ban wan de ne beto me de ne market street so the market space no me the car ne be si wona sa car no apem e me na ka flame aka ba bia wo no ba enne nyam kopo Adom technology ntino wonya fa car na chassis no makra no ball phone so a e be yi car ne status embra de to car no e bia ne car de die issue de horo ho e be yi ni na ma wo nti se car na apem so a e be yi ni na ma wo nti na wokoto car na se businessman wokoto accidental vehicle utum se car ya pema mana ka flema mami wo car na yanhwa obeka se ofiefo na ye wonyo bia o enne technology number but individual for na mu wo mu no mo nton car so owu car no online $1,000 efo he bo mam kwesi bo mami obo ya so ebe bia be 100 million ne ka de efo ampampa gwa meto no ato abuchi no de sin so ebe bi report so a ye no be regulating to no so as me e to see kwanche fitaf bi no de fella abobobo no ajije nyama bia bi ne so na esrepe
nti sa ka no e na maybe say say
ono ntumi ntonto da comedy la ne de so nim state of the vehicle aha but no ba beta want to so any panana se
ba kwaku maybe say sa ka na enya accident na mode fella bebobo ho asiesie ne sepe de akosi garage ye beto no ye nyame anim ne no kure ye safe ma yen ene ya kwan ene yen kwa ye safe
mami ni safe ni say nipa ne be ye ni so wo de aka na come mechanic na we nya already ene kwa de bebe na ya epimo a omoto fender no se fender na betimo na boardent bonnet no na be mo a ana windscreen ana bibia fa ho bia no atoto ni na nim no de gum oba ka ni so kwa no hu sa apem se se bia obo chassis no ma no e de good system no so a o internet e phone na so o 100 obo chassis no ma ne pepepe e code bi e be yi ni na ma nti ni those cars no de eye but obi ono nto sa nyama ni bi emfa ngum oba dada na ebo ho na apempem na no ma obi di hama abobobo na no de fila afele those cars no de okoto a enye
Mate ajaku mama na ase ene obra wanya de maya no pai
yo mame mo so me da wase bio because oba mo no de oba mo no oba dada so oba dada enti o top mo no momo a ene ye mo no means then the ye de aba ya ye are original the sequel to say we de kai ye fe fila bi eno ho unhu hwe kwa ho ende ye na mo oba dada no ye ye de aba ye de fila abobo ho a wokuku na fo esiwa utum se ka na men pacho a risk on kwa short
nti ya no waka be ma dada na be ma mo no oi
o de me fanfa
enye de bia na ye ma be da se no bre oi be ma dada bye bye ora Eric Kwaku Boateng ye Automobile Dealers Union of Ghana womo ekandifo me gidi se anopa yi wa bia niam bia ni so akire ye pa vox no okoto a wo se ye den jeka ni papers wini ma kenkan wade efi Dubai ya wonim efi Japan na wonim Dubai no omutu me sesa wo ho nya ho bibia benkum de sesa ansa no wode aba Japan de no mo fa na sa na de bedru ha obedru no na kwata vitali no wo mfichire ho no wakeka bomu a matrama kwai ne ya spray ne si ho yes ya ready betoko yenya hweye ma yeni na ho na sample for je mi am boss wabejana na matien
majo so toma
na ye ne o just say
asemu na unim asemu na no benadeya na mene Komna Santi, o ma hene ka ho asem se o man mu ye problem nyina ne se obi apeso o ye de ono
epe
beton eno nti enama to de bia ne e bre no sanse sade wi yesi enye ya ye mra e de atia eni kwa se obi a kura bon hu musu so obekọ ho o ti ase but ya fa ne o matra sa na durumre bi so a entoma suan ba bia ehre nti ubehre no omo mani mu hare no ne de mara na di wo mo na omo mani mu du no
na medwe ho amenti ase
nti sa na beba ba asemba so a eya na the haste with which your person address and no so another issue as sabi ebetimi abase sa vox ka ya ka ho asemi e kwa fa so changes tia no from right to left no ka ho no e wo issues but ya delve deeper arese car no sabi ne manufacturing defect bi enko anti ya kwan ne contribute to adrafo ni suban bi contribute to sa ne mani nyina ya hwe because unse ye freeway ni aba we ye freeway me kai se mre bi na 207 me wi akiri kwa ne ye pe abraka na okruma ene ba ya ne ba ko bi
sprinter na
sprinter no ba ye no da bi Ford ba yansa na sprinter ne ba Ford ya ne no so express kuma se kwan so takrade ena sprinter yi e ba ye ne no so e be kum ne dia ena Obama bi so ba be she mu ho Obama bi so o so sa say ena Toyota Haze no da bi ba ko bi so Stanbic for no so dia no so be di dwuma kakra bi eno say Haze ansa na ayi we no so ba enya Haze ya ba
na no ya die
Fox ya ba na chi
be mic the mic
2M Express no 2M Express for the no ebi but 2M Express ye brand
but ye kaka no Toyota Haze na
yes enti e ba say ya ye nya abotre na ye assess situations ni ye because ye kan ya kwantempo ensu nyina police fo gina so
say na now say committee na e de report no coin recommendation no omo contact manufacturers na ye Vox no e no mo ma ya we say eye for town running near there enye for long journeys e na wutie so a dealer ye ne kasa ye wo so mo obi a eyi for ye Dubai ye
I saw my details no more o ka say town running na me fi nkoko
e be a long journey a town say be a wo free obi kra ye nkrofo be wo outside no I to say taxi
town running dey say
yemfa tu kwan sanete ye
and o ka bi wa yemfa tu kwan
eno ne bobre because utie ba omo wo ho na moto e wo bi na
minimi moto kra di tu kwan ye o buy udu Europe a your bicycle lanes are connected cities what you say amount for bicycle from city to city enti
basa no mo lane no mo na mo na
that is it second no so won lane no so na mu
enti
I was a report na comprehensive no mu bia mu yie what you say me I'm not for say bia car to say the ke bia family car ya ne say if you cry nye adult mako 6 na o say tenem ejina manufacturer na betre say adwini we na me de ye eno no ho se nyempani for no say bi anim say
because a
family of 5 bia wo ba ukunu
ma bia abusuani ba ko bi
yes na motenemu a but you see whereas a amount for our busy system no then yembra no so kafa ho me de na me kan ko say cars ye di hwehwehwe ni abre say ekum ni pay from ha etukumase police checkpoint say na wo kwan so baby on bedu bia so mutwam and I no make ko ayi gomwe ufri kasoa before so bedu bodwe ase no na police checkpoint makoma be 5 police for jina ho saa makoma be 5 and sa na wo beto aso adu gomo a next what try be 7 what are they checking into for say me ba o sisi ye vox yi nyina free system ni mu a enkwanhia to betwa okruma.
But akwanhia na factor, but at the end no obi beka say car no ne bobre ne na yede because asie nyina originally no eda form enisro but omba omo sesa se ta se de betumi afa ya kwan no so what asie but originally na baby at say omom so de taxi ewo ehonom ne ade no ekwan no because ye kromu akwanto nti no nye unkoto rampa kese na se kwan no ene do hawa ba nti do me I don't know but yeah ekwa nim so mo be ye engagement
Ferrari no ne Bugatti no ne cars kese ye no so tita forms ade ne board den pa so no so omo di tukwan nti one way ya o ma some one excuse and one reason na ya dane asem ne ka no
ba se no e ba omo sesa time tenye omo sesa omo use time na
comprehensive a report no na enchichemu no mre yi obi ante ne ho ase na ankwasi etu ani de ase obi so Mike de me pene se ye kwa no so be jojojojojo
Matias Mike too
me
Dela wo de vox ya ba
mo vox
obi se
me nka se me wo bi nti na me be di sa ankomo we se nya na nkenye my experience in car business no over 25 years no my taxi driver pen and then me da so ye driver am twika e koba nyina na de tene say e see a share observations I accident ni si ne ma ye nie enye research ne minim ni say vozi cars no abasisi ya no and my examples actually cars ya abenyinya accident se bia kunku ni papen ba na enye hwe ma me ye kan hwe ma me right to the left no na enye bia LT na hyehye wokwan mu na enye bia sprinter na enye bia Toyota Hiace ahodo na ebaba ye ni nyina ma Stanbic for ma loans mo GB do ma church on Stanbic ne keka ho nyina of course you turn sense so eno so nyina ba se nya accident na ne o se ehwe ne se ne se se free nifa aba benkum a emfa ho se o se ye na Japan na se ye ni Dubai ntia of course cars na nya accident na evozi no obi betimi detect se ne free Dubai ne de bia na nya accident because obodu na ye ukwa Dubai a sheja ho no enya abrofo na change istia no elso bia yawe Africa for Ghana for mako hopen Ghana for ne Africa countries Nigeria for ne if we kra one of the countries doso pa no mo ye enti no enye ade ne ye no se ne ye no na ye nye ni ye dia na se hwe ade a wo sesa no rag steering rag na wo sesa no eno so mo to brand new enti se ye Ghana ana se ye Dubai no se no mo sesa na sa no mo ye no air condition system ni nyina no e wo benkum because car no steer no nifa ni yi ni nyina de akonifa na ye de steer na ba benkum ni asesa rag engine ye ntu engine okose si ya ba bi o mo sesa Dubai fence vozi na you be no two engine on touch engine shaft on touch a rag now for brake system no because paddles ni nyina wo nifa no you paddles ni nyina ba benkum na yanka hu ni say obroni ye car se car cry condition emnim po no hose ni you twato onim say obetimi abese na paint no ni hose no ho emu eya na mechanics no ebia na hole ni so enti no omo drilling man no ebia hole no ekese enti bibia yesesa no bia na yi ni nyina afria na de aba ha okay car na ye ka ho asem no se ya yesa ne ma we nyina na se de akọ DVL se ekọ lansese near our inspection department no ma check say low arm ye low arm ye say low arm was ni change you low arm ball joint shaft any ends any tie rod ni nyina ye say bibia steering rag ne pen mo sesa no any ye steer na ba besia into your inspection department or DVL na so mo check ya omo assess hu say say ne ma we nyina na ye brakes ni sin nyina ye into say hu say ni nyina ye de a e de na ma ne ba voice na ye turn 160,000 cc no omo de ma work campaign na
ebi demand 350,000 400 for 3 years and you know it is giving stress on the drivers and no ka ho bi na ma kwansia ni dɔɔso afei ye wadawa fo ni bi wo ha onem be ya adwen sɛ ye wadawa ni bi wo twika wa kra wo ka so onko tema ofa moto we ni so onko da ye wo long journey experience drivers wo and ye what town for say bia me ye free connection to dance man ye sha ase na ye twika wo enkokɔ no na obi wo ha ansa na obetumi de ka asane enkokɔ bepɔ no no aye be pom praso be 2 years ansa na onye experience wo de be sane kokɔ bepɔ enti obi wo ha or ye be pom price or be different price I won konkɔ krom because o so bepɔ enti wo se ye kunu sɛ dawa fo na ye de ka na ma wo mo no ono no watwi ka long journey experience be no wo me ka wura makoto ka ono no ba ya na said ba o we de minimum no na said so de ne ba no o ye long journey o taxi driver bi ba so obetwi ne de ama no emra no kra se woni 25 years kwa won twi commercial car owners be na hwe car owner bi ahwe driver's license no nia ebetumi ama akwa amodi commercial obeyed commercial driver no obu okra woni sa driving license type ni bi enso wo twi car no eno no sa ne ma we nyina ne yese hwe ekwan de enim se kwan de ye o enye wo betumi anya kwanhia de but nkrofo dodo na ye de work campaign na ma wo mo no omo rashi or kwa bantem afei ties na ka ho asem no a lot of them oba was a son from ono so koto commercial ties commercial ties no so slim na cars voice ne ba na ekita sports ties opa obi a voice bia nkohwe say a lot of them ekita sports ties and this of course commercial ties no akoma no ebi un say hub na ye de ma cars hub no o broni aye ne say ebetimi ekita tiny range ebi 205 stroke 60 and 15 ya na wo koma no 235 70 by 17 esoma na etia entika na kokwa na ehwirihwiri sa ne ma ne nyina na eso mo hwe particularly the stress on the drivers no and on the disankwansi and bebre na ba na nye car na omo beka se nye of course 20 years ago me kaya ebra na omo sesa hwewoma me ni bi no na wo kwa na shaft atwe sa anye yi a utu ka na se shaft betwe but yenya sa experience ni bi se utu ka na shaft atwe ni omo sesa no akese ye rag no so moto brand new dashboard no e bit brand new
but say ye be wrap up to say Dubai dia na waka Ghana fo binum ni ade na wo mo hon ma wo sese no ye campaign na sese na say ye fita for say the Ghana for ye wo fita for into kuma mo sese
omo ayifo ni bi wo ha omo ye ne say aboso kan fo ya bi ye nche da ni company and of course e bia na obi wo Dubai ho no so da call company bi na omo ye dia ba me ko ma hu bi sa enti no enye ne Ghana for no bebre na hunu ye o omunim ye pa yemfa car ne bi ma obi se yemfa car ro ba
na de enti krompo na Mike mo na moton car si na na ekwasi adenti na Mike aden na o man yitim ye se yemfa car sa yetwi oni famma mode beba betua penalty e wo so na ma besesa de akobenku nti mode benkum car ne ba de
wana car se yemfa ma obi emre ben
custom se mu no it is not allowed because yeah a delay ne ka so mo bakra mutua penalty wo so
penalty na obetua no penalty na obetua ne say from left to right to left in India over age penalty no pa say ama me ma
over age me ni DVL for di nkomo wo ha me ni DVL for mo so mo obi entua over age o DVL da
twa ma me ma up they say ana me kire say over age
me panyi ba ko e ba ye DVL e ma me bisa no sa over age yes after 10 years there's a penalty was it DVL enyi over age nti say wakọ na bibisa watua bibisa DVL enyi over age
enye DVL ne aka ho customs DVL kwa so mo penalty on the left to right Mano maka so monye.
Eno so se kwaku kase no custom for sika na omoji wo true DVL nye DVL na je custom.
Na me ye.
Yes.
Me ye ordinary person me call lance me ka wo DVL. Na process ni nyina me kwa me so me wo DVL of course. E bia je se wo awunim. Na onim se DVL office kwa na custom for ho. Awon no be check bibia. But we na actually say okotua penalty of 900 and something.
Yes.
E wo so. And sa na we process ni nyina. Enti ye penalty wo ho na customs eno so port ho no ye penalty eno no ye over age enti wo hwe ni nyina ma ni nyina wo ho enti sa de enti no mo se emra ni ti no custom for no some law enforcement.
Nti hon say yechina no say omona
omega just came from 1996 and afedi ye na ye force ye ho deba. When the cars as we say
nti ma ka na mo kofa be nkunu manam gusu di nifa ba.
When the catch us say yentimi nyusu a.
Okay.
Ye yusu mani ye. E get say anka divele for no okola nsan ka lan say ma. Afenka customs wa untimi fama. E ba say over age cars no untimi fama. Also pan say me say untimi fama enti okwa metua penalty. Okay me de baba. Na say enim kra say vintage cars. Ghana for be brede ba. And kwebi okwa 1931. Ebi okra 1831 na ye car no. And so okwa e betimi obroni betimi aye bi ama de aba mo betua ho duty.
Mate Mike, me da say Mike too baby na tene kan no Michael Boatin oye Cadilla na wa be ka be dan say
you sunani but I come on me sure say mu bedi wo de ma member wait till Ghanaian Times and pay was say family planning supplies worth $500,000 rot at ports as clinics run low nti family planning noni akade ahodo na yesi abeka port no na ya na emu akakra se oman ya de ho se bi obi na manage port ma yen o ho yesi ye de duru eba abeka mankrofo the last time na HIV antiretroviral abeka ho aban na nkasa ye tu esika ma no no na akra nuru na ba enso na abeka ho na epro meanwhile hospitals no so hia I think it's about time I was say ye hwe niam bi ye because say ade ye hia de ade di sika na akra so bi mpo na de bedum ye mpo ade ntina wo say ma ne gu poto ne pro e ho asem e da hanum say na o ma pani so France a wo kira health platform support for Ghana e ho edwumadi bi wo secure e wo France e wo ha avoid Toyota Voxy on long journeys national road safety nkomo amudi enti unse ye Ghana for so ye ka yesu ye ka hu bi
nti na make up to station ba
fro ka bi ama say express obi e pentem o pentem no ade na wunsi mu ntem o ti ase o pentem no ade na wunsi mu ntem
tika be friend wakrafie
ka bi dino no
those cars ne bi na nyanya ase ne bebrebe no wakrafie way free okay then na odi bi na ye enko
nana poku Amsterdam one of the best MCs of Amsterdam
no okay
oseme kan cho so wutie o
ayo
I said o see those space ato hona no die na mame fa daily guide e bokrata no na hit gold fields ene a traffic gura seal deal 2.8 billion ena ewo emu
so
say dey say wa wani tua san commons me sure say we di kakra ene anope na reconstruct terminal 2 not repurpose lawyer petitions mahama terminal 2 asem ote ya na se abase benefit person omo ye repurpose na lawyer ni bi a petition lawyer indeed Charles Akoto Lamte Jr. Osenke be ya yensi terminal 2 no foforo mpo na emma ye mfaso more rather than say bia as ye bibi wo ho na ye de ye bibi debi LGBTQ+ ho ansensem no o say don't belittle our intelligence. Methodist Bishop to government. Most Reverend Professor Kwabena Asamoah Jedu and this asimwe or they to draw no and they the presiding bishop the man Methodist asafono na prof asema wo kan nyina ne se asabane de eye asofo mpanimfo agidifo adwene edi agro utie de okana kokko wie se omunya aban ne mu gidie especially when some mpani declares or no Assemblies of God ni the values e wa sorry o man no traditional values Islamic values bibia botia enti onu nyaba ne ho nkrata na ba beto nanim kwa de obesan ene ye ho asem ba se eno no nye bia priority no
yes me here
em say anye asofo ni bi de eno opani che se mo mfa ya adwen ni agro se be ye se je enkoda no mo ntena gidua ase a o mfa nya henie and I simbo so a chin kwara dem na ya ka kire wo mo abo ma no se mo nka mo bi nti
okay
na the bon krata na ka ne de nyina de ne EMP tops the mining bid EMP wins the mine in high stakes tender battle any ho nkeka ho a and abanti the bon krata ka kre ba ye no ma me fancy na wo hwe mema kase na mo betro wani mi dia ne se wo asem bo ne po lawyer udi lawyer mi si awda and I just say, "Oh, na utugu mu
ne de wosia no
kwesi kwatin
ai
Mini papa no.
Sound.
Na say kwa dem dey atofom.
Yeah, so dey atofom.
Unim say the first time to introduce Kwasi Chem so no. Na me say oyobi a say ne ho do.
Ne ho jo, on pe ne ho asem.
Ho be dia ma no. Ne woniem.
Sana metie. Me di.
Mabeja for ayakrado Kwasi Kwatin Esquire ye NPP member na Abdullahi Al Hassan ye NDC member na Kwasi Martin.
You have a major so na I want to say
Adom ni tibe hoye pa na so e.
I didn't me hoye pa.
Ba bia free e hoboko.
Oh. But me dey ho me bi bia e boko say egu so o sorry a emu anante daybreak. Wan kwa enye nti fa na afa na de kaka bom say ozo position abrabo de. And this is Bunu Mudi. Oba no se fufu enze we se tuntum because someone there Sebio ahumkawum petrol hu asem gagreze e be kan kakra omo moje chet ya nyibi
Beda se Kwasi Abdullahi Martin.
Oh yeah, we aboko.
Huye.
Mpacho mo huye pa.
Sa ba bia fi ban so e.
Obe me fa trotro na me ba no meet ni no se no osre no ho.
Aden.
O na ni age.
Die nti na ni age.
Ya ban papa ba mo.
Sa.
Boko ma mo bia ye ni nema yi.
Oh wow.
Se me bra ka se fu no. Kasa die nti na ni age nani se anka e omo no mo so anka ba na fu anka e ontimi nto. Nti ni age say at least end this wo so a e say ontimi to fu. Ba papa no.
Bate.
Mo ho asem ne ka.
Me da say ye ba sesia.
Yeah, asem we be an introduction.
Franco, the electrical appliances for Frobe
106.3 Adom FM.
Adom FM.
One tell you what. Adom
FM.
One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Ready wa it's a CCM one macho. Oh yeah. Ready wa it's a CCM one ga so macho. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3 Adom FM. One tell you what. What's your man?
Adom FM.
Tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Ready wa it's a CCM one macho. Oh yeah. Ready wa it's a CCM one ga so macho. Oh yeah.
Adom FM.
106.3 Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man.
Adom FM.
Tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Tough.
It's a CCM 112. Oh, yeah. Radio, it's a CCM 112. Oh, yeah.
So I would see Adom 106.3. Edia Mejeso ene abena pokua Renier na Michael Amane Edward was say me my yen compare Voxy to Ferrari and say Bugatti Sansa Sakas no heavier a chain Voxy no until all they compare in ye yada say my beja for ye shen common as kwasi my men shall say wo concerning Voxy cars ya obeto say ye dimu common na National Road Safety Authority directive omodiaba ebo man for kokose sakas no enye for commercial long distance into man for nya hwe mutina ene diaba ho no oni o me adwen fo aso
yeah ma ya say media for my lady ma mentia baby o
mejeso
mimi abuso abu is keni before krasa na mbaba mo me srenya me say
and also fat trot
obwa and yes agro no di say and busy as manyo se bia to papa so the car cause we go majifu wano abu zika say on the sha say o sabe o radio road akokoko no the president and then over be maybe we as here manyo them anyway is that with regards to nkoma I go so no on Voxy cars yasemi enura menya kwanya kan emza amaleba na wo
yeah
lawyer amaleba they say we didn't to what we do so we can na bia no pa bia adwo we di o bra bransa we be piachen adi enura menya kwanya kan me follow story no and woman na me fa so mo wo hu nimde and they have the mandate to make such decisions. And almost what you man, me want to see and just based on speculation, keke. Ombo ni na so ntia ebia omo de casa. Unsem komo we no toda enye de obika what the data says. The BIS and phantom what the bia me de can I say police for mujina kwa so. Me ubisamia me personal opinion is hu here. Because o pesa o measure wonu mu gina o mujina ho relative to say or more fight a crime, you compare data, anyone munina ho. So that needless traffic. Let's be very honest, they are a lot of them, in many cases, they are no more. It really may be the torture when him. We always say, Saka, chief, be away, I cry at all. Maybe I'll be
but I did their presence, Nanquan, SK.
It doesn't scare anything. Be a person, and yes, I will be police in a home. It told them, you see, their presence, that argument is also that their presence rather gives an indication of say they be omujina home to no committing crime. You should have a sophisticated way of committing crime. But that is not the trust of Asama maker. Asem no pompon so American say wo hwe nkoma ye dia say emphasis police presence relative to crime visibility is very key but see the data to ho I say my memo another scenario this be a sabrene is inuanas or fight corruption so on the face value when systems and institutions doesn't work out people become heroes to one here because of be fight corruption I mean a bit number so fight it but if I say unuaba akọ Gapoha be 15 years ago na okono omo working culture no oye djuma mo bia o de kakra de etu table so the dana say now the 20 cities mo bi now ko video na 15 years ago unfree onko obiwa and they are not just all fighting corruption no it looks as though you are fighting by a very simplistic that is the point the foundation I want to build at the bank komo we are AD no so say wonu mu nyina so ankasa dey akekakeka Yes, it was in a true Mikado, yes, it was in the boys and the rough for the and no more they buy into that conclusion. And that is from a pure technical perspective, driven by data. No matter transia can say, oh, yeah, mono, who say cano, it was this defect, it was this deficiency. A caught this number of miles, and I caught this number of kilometers, can a whole day a day, our form. And this idea, ye be a ban and find your commercial purposes. And as a conversion, yes, yes, you convert a car from right to left, no, and your way moon. Ye crew, I may say, I mean, speculatively, I don't have the data. But Abunmu de Somo Porto, I don't know. Ubeshe, we have about 10 to 15% of our cars, or almost a
and no pay near Maliba, Ekasano, Esqua, or say, Matis Dudu no one. And no so no almost a son.
It's almost a son.
But I wish the rate of facility because I don't know a year internal near dear no. We say in town colong jennies. Into no, who say, na Quincy and rate no, was no. And no, that is what dear no more
Abraham say, Malaba say. A conversion, the course, so a
factor.
A factor.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Is that we need further and better details to be able to. I don't believe in speculation. So a lot of our conversation have to be scientifically driven because abu engineer ye no crepa ye can no crache ho pa ye bigger problem. Opa kura me nyi vox in free ho nyina. It doesn't mean say be accident so ye the ebetwa. Na no papa Hebron papa yi ne man konya accident. I'm say we all worried. Aeroplane wasem. And Meteor Dean, one thing that reflected on me, they say maybe the reason why I enter that level of attraction, because it involves a plane. But every day on our roads, chances say Oko Kumasi Aba, Oko Kumasi within the whole year, or faso even once or twice in every month. Chances say my by 40 to 50%. Me they say me nam kwano so wa. The toda okwa, e kwan akaza okwa wa hu say wo driving ne abotrebi a wunya no automatically eso they said them nyankopon so on do acquire day but other countries enter sa nyame play the road here but driving there no my say you track my VIP take to first year we can say nyankopon ye bompa nyame nyi osenkani no amfa ono ametrust na chi say say that nyame driver why do we do so? Yes, because say when it comes to enforcement and compliance, especially on road safety laws, as a mining when MPP and disasm, Yahoo day ever form. Enforcement on compliance in what? Oh dear, Shehawa Galamse semi how is your handle the business. Enforcement on compliance, we be to say waste. Unse nanamete misia madam for Magjerio only FM misia ro despite many mu hase Timothy Kemu train also koya de we slego na me hu se ewura kama no anu mu nso awi no de ato menim se misikura na ne koka ho asema wan hwe ya bi e bedi matem kra na ebebo me hu ndam bisa se in that situation who is to answer? I so normal say the basic compliance on basic things my mu to say on sanitation in Tibinja and until na fibia na ye betena ha ye o manta in say July August free June July August ko ye be ka flood why dey asem nti me my communication my for so many years eduru amemere resume no so bi menim de ma be dey ba be kam say sa be dey ebisi enforcement and compliance deficiency oba your road safety it is even worse. Me say if compliance, I'm not coming from a technical perspective, but say your compliance and enforcement I work on the rules on me say you decide bicycle a crabbitima quartamala huenya de easy. But and this my abunu mo muchika sakesi. Hey, wumpo the hands were to more sarimbi, no mu the blue and white be ready be there as anymore. Say I told that credit me because sometimes you are even on the road that a quano nya congested but it does not become even a matter of entitlement. So kraka kesi bia na tuntum kwana say language akwada as utwam. Well, the only thing I was say we here to break a law. Your road safety law so no say kraka kesi. Especially language or prado and now traffic light are so red nimpa was say the police ni say na wasa dey achiano and unfortunately we hear the ekoswa young people on muchu by treat you total one more dem frustration here dey ekom so the underserved and underprivileged no one na here dey o masam here dey ekom so ndi make kwesi say as a country now, a general performance on enforcement, especially when it comes to road safety regulation, our form to the sense I so normal say accident is here normal. Every year we keep counting the tally. be a yahe road safety regulation be a what if and question if be a 2,000 be ya but near bought deaths about 90 something thousand deaths 100 and something thousand deaths and I be so normal with us the me I don't yes the Voxy cars may be a problem if it's coming from a pure technical perspective one will say there is this deficiency there is this no one say car be the event to what I say.
According to them, that is what the information manufacturers said they might say, and yet for long distance journeys. Into no minimum say car be an long distance.
Long distance,
I can't tell.
Long distance, and they say, look, me say me can't cook my senior cry. All I need to do is my quad do home. Me say me could do some mobile. Me say free so home so I don't see another distance. I don't see another short distance. Long distance is short distance. Okay. I can't the boom. What I say. So yes, I mean the manufacturers may have their if it's coming from them are fine. But what even occasion that? Because some say for private purposes, sir. Now my a private car for private user.
Intercity.
And it's account me is that what it means? Say maybe what Vox in there. Now me register no, and I say me no commercial. Just say me to inform Kumasa, and I mean to inform Kusum, and I ko mean to inform Kobi. And me a commercial moment accident be see and okay. You see, there are a lot of other things, other variables are probably here. One more now, it's not about free. Unim Crefro is yam, medicina a boy is yam, you drew takradia. Me call takrade. Inti me free a trouble. Ghana gas, one more power plant. Inti me free is yam na me far. Sa Voxy card.
Okay.
I'm a day back takrade, and I'm a fellow back to cry. The catch me engage luckily near me no connect can farm initially. Team engage them so na a jumano so sick as some near Santa I want to understand them. Also on one station car that you no mammy two perspectives so in station car. But what me cover for a quano 2 hours so into what me cover for no 2 say. How many hours no cover? And now Lord yes.
I don't understand. Can your family carry what busiam? What exactly?
Exactly. Also make it 2,000 a day. On a normal day, 2,000. No, also we chia what top petrol 500. No, the 500 years. No, a year 1,000 cedis a day. Amano. I'm saying, send you who calculate with Sikakura, who you cry discussing Dr. Nebo Sumio. But outside that, no. Na mbusa so no almost so moye normal sales no one mo say so mutwa me binim e be as high as 3,000 cedis a week. Wow. 3,000 cedis a week. And the boys they be a pressure e dey edom so.
Okay.
So sometimes amalibama come there, but let's also look at other variables, other perspective coming together and more no the car no chini basa di rofa e dey accidents be breye dey eba.
Me da say kwasi Abdullahi.
With it.
Cardilla. In fact, first time I'm who's still boy. Dakwaba. Oh, nyame adom.
Me brapping. You know, say Nansiana, Ujai, ring. You still he knows much about it. Say they're not almost no more.
You pick up.
Oh, some where they be using ring. I wish one day miss me I used to be, but for none idea. You see the way. Now, I think say good call from them. Road safety, you're funny serious. And every year, I can't how many people are but I think you're a proactive person or at least age. Now, you're can be boy coco. Say they are concerned from Ghanaians. Say the particular car box, issues kakra. Inti omunye onwejuma ema almost set a committee say investigation na committee no na chair by one lecturer at KNUST our engineering department on the chair of the committee involve Toyota Ghana because since the folks those from Japan area there involve Toyota Ghana involve DVLA any drivers need into investigation now more reports now the abandon nature say majority the equilibrium of the car any standard and I say safety the main issue now a woman from changing it from right to left now and the main aspect into they now which is a road safety for now normally final decision but for now train yard dream about to say these are the reason why it's going to fall say oh qua share now choose the right car or the call. So I think it is in the right perspective. But for me, I think port or Nankasakasano, there are regulations at the port that before you bring a particular vehicle, no standard and in our law, no, you ban total ban. There is a ban on importing a hand vehicle, no. But you will acquire the whole amount for Edeba. So it's time for us to make sure say I resetting BBR and say lapses way baby resetting ye.
Okay.
Now you say is it lawful or unlawful? Because then you are banning and so still amount for a year one, which means there's something wrong somewhere. There's something going on somewhere. Who say is it lawful to bring it? One, or it's unlawful? Before say best start Muma who side then say why is it lawful and why is it unlawful? At least because as now you say if it's lawful or unlawful. Because the moment it's unlawful, but maybe I remember the meaning say 100% unlawful. Say Obi Baba. It is a big debate there. Then why exactly? That's the question.
Sir, Yura Maliba say it's yasa with this cast no beba.
Exactly.
Mene cardless no so kasano. Omo chese omampani dada JJ Breso na it's yamra omampani dada kufo Breso na se ombesa kremu a penalty semba mu. Into the ba betumi etua penalty. Be say depending on the car na wo de ba ne bo. Betumi etua penalty no wi enso kra na wo se san wi na ko DVA la ho nso no there's another penalty wo hodoma wo be san tua be 2000 be san tua. Into penalty ni na ama na be say eni obetumi etua dia obetumi dia ba. That is the challenger. What customs for us to speak.
As I'm a consumer, so
because what ningi na beto so tina maka boy din.
Sure. Inti there's a focusing much on. They say you who say Fort Aboma, and I said there is an issue around converting from right to left now. Then we should totally ban it. Say we don't import left and right hand drive to Ghana. And no a solve issue because one there's no way as I now I'm not because ban the Voxy from doing a long distance transportation because
you see there's no way saying
for now me na matter my car you see
but there's a manufacturer
you see that is where we are coming from baby now they are baby person will baby straight say automatically Voxy is banned from transporting for long distance. You can't start it from there. Then you are totally unfair to the citizens. And now, and until I made the same, yenya penya or road safety or the adrin abaho. Now, final decisions are now final decisions. Exactly. So that is where I'm coming from. After all this engagement, after taking touch with the drivers, with the manufacturers, with the dealers, with the importers, in conclusion then we will know say this is the finality. But the first thing that yes and they say is it lawful or unlawful to import it? Then we'll talk about the rest. Until this is the time. It is good there is a call to it because as of now, as a this system be crab to the stand say driver near Obenya and Quinshia or Kwansono, they have to be minus on your license. Near who said the number because drivers go hard, almost driver for over 30 years. It's one particular accident from Omunye Bia. Driver for 2 years, 1 year accident by 8. But there's no system. A check is hard and say driver away or from so way and or it's not worthy or it's not.
You need data on drivers, no?
Exactly. Because driver new accident, there should be a report in your on your license say yes. And thank God, it's your digitization. No, it can even improve to bring all these things to the extent say DVL for being data. It just say driver asemesi when your accident say into a limit you say so when you in a year now when your accident 3 years, won't mean drive the whole year bill. Then we are on the right course because accident is sino. Maybe be a fa a crack Kumasi road. Yana me brakai. We say the be a so bomb pie say yami. We dey when you go so pa said this yami there for the 3 hours journey now you now on pie boy now things say yami do because anything can happen. anything can happen. So I think that it's right person being there. What this side about education should go on very well. Now yes, we are buying there. And yeah, dear, be a say Ghana for Juma. Idea is person a boy Ghana near protecting Ghanaians. That is why we are here. So the idea Biano, Nema, protected citizens.
Okay.
Definitely bring it on board.
May I say, Abdullah?
No, can't say port on him. I buy a drone no now or can say if anyone say I buy no energy tax, I buy energy duty. So I did make a port. They TIS and say and ya buying any container any there. Container na near manu gum and ya buying it there. Vessel na did shipping vessel na a day if I say near manu buying and ya buying it there. So there are other agencies are so could invoice now a month now or kekeno. And yes, sir, and won't find check. So there should be a negotiation. Nintina Pepino, a cajon. And saying, yes, sir, a bank can say, young waiver, near waiver, there be. A bank can waive the duty. But the other charges, the terminal charges, the shipping line charges, no, the freights, no, and yeah, buy ain't me on any see, there are a lot of agencies are more ports are buying just some 20% of it. The rest are a lot of private agencies are all ports. That's
but in your maybe say when would dear BBI what bank capacity to be to me again. Trust to see a back. I don't think say it is beyond Ghana. Say that one
is not beyond Ghana.
So why are we still
but the other agencies no. A boy had duty to meet your duty of 50,000, but the other agencies no, you can pay more than 100,000. And it is just a club. But I'm just trying to let him understand, say, and yet I'm buying.
But still, yeah, then I had so one baby buying because I buying bet to me as support it to clear. And no, yeah, the baby, you rise from one agencies to the other agencies. Communications alone. Approval alone.
Obi beti maka say one approving year echina okwa one na obesa be fan say on call special prosecutor. So there is a lot of engagement that to have to happen. But I also consider it say buying taking steps to do it and which will work and will make sure say ebeba.
Me that say kwasi yensha Iraq no furiata enra dia wen
we na ina o bro safety no. But wait 1 minute.
Okay.
Me come experience be last September in Canada. We say media continue. Me say me ko hwehwe baby. Na me check price of Uber no. And then who say price of Uber na me de be kwaba no. Almost the same as me rent a car for the whole 10 days na me dey media on. Na me rent a car. Ti before me rent a car say broni krom de obehwe dimra no so. He said, "Oh no, so to her, who could double jar, or being catch us here and why day of number him run. Now, Abu made trust and then the Munam and they can't move on. And then who say standard and no reason for so standard and man here, Kruma, a bejo be alliance, same will be and took. I'm being very honest with you. Just say, oh, Cono, who share sign 50, no, I say, who say 50 in ye. Into Kano, Uber share speedometer and Cassam say 50 and entire. The police form who has almost a police attack. One day, normal civilian cars and then them camera see BBR and one also, as I say, no so acquires a car no crown. So, which nay 80, if you be a 81, 82, 83, they be a wakwa 80 now 100, and you will be a catcher. System now automatically, Ubakona. Yeah, charge and then you charge them. What it also means that your insurance premiums will be going up. The next time there's okay insurance.
Because we are risk.
We are risk. Next time we have be 600 or 800. Now I say 70 and then my STF will say my STF will say Kroma me pia me shall the test him and now say menka to promote at the bond by menka the reality because of lack of enforcement. How dare you say Bruniku will go to car also as a now say na ekopatra so the kind of akobobi. So I'm saying say yes, Amaliban was more Kanyina, many opinion,
so enforcement in Ashasi, we have to support.
Your problem can a pie enforcement. Not only enforcement on even the car itself, but when it comes to the rules, me I mean, research and commission research into it. But I'm telling you, say, one of the places the enforcement, in 10% a road safety. Me act and my BSA na me no ka say na me hwe ma section ko says our right hand when you know say me I'm sure I will need further readings and the line me person me who the specific provision but me go through so me say you can see the enforcement basic enforcement and compliance on your road safety crashes and I don't know so na car one fan through me carbonia e ko crash aye dey one fan through me carbonia ko ye dey kra Adom 106. Mr. Enforcement, who chick out baby, we are stiff when in the hole, but who chick out baby, we are my muhatano, say who TSC a quema. Now, one blockade, obia, even the country, your mindset to go on your day, or my uncle. But other countries, you know, say Musia say, na cars on the fence of 4 years. Moko tutu obi kan kire wo
to we ko na we yaba
na 2 yaba
na how you zebra cross mu kra no hu
o da bi and yes our very erroneous mentalities ko say road is for only
drivers
and drivers and to be timi bo abe masa car no abeni enya mani pa o and you see even so we need enforcement, we need massive education, we need orientation me dey see na we somewhere ha me pa by na meka minim say boy experience bi da. So one nam labadi ho labadi ba abo anim ho kakra sa epono ho no minim whether environment ana a condition nipa in such a way how almost twa kwan mu anytime be amedro be am se me se ka wo do car na e ba say no ase wa calculate ehun say wo car na be dru ha ba this time and it always gets me confused. And as I do, my platform, I'm not sure is really cultural. It's probably environmental.
Calculate.
What's up? Abrosan bia almost say a one sense be asole upon home baby. If we silent wa ebo anima basic kofi krum pharmacy one. Every person bia utra kwan mu bia. And I will say acquire more environmental, so people have pegged it without knowing.
And a kwan mu tre.
It will be a tremo bia na. Probably could be that we don't have more zebra crossing, we don't have more speed ramps. In any time, me say on bare 2-3 occasions, Atomia, Sanyanya mene be mukura bi akaka na kebe bobi because nipa no why so wo twem no calculate to ntim tam osusu obedru ho ana tam osusu obetwem but the fidie na wukura as to whether you are reducing your speed or you are going sometimes it gets you confused. You need your normal but this because institutions are not working. Leadership is also not working, and we have accepted the standard of mediocrity.
But I say, kwasi kwaten na tene kan kwasi na ye share the second topic no. Yera kenofriata enra I somo amano bail our kind of family, but we are told to say almost season passport any idea. The bail and sakanye, and there was one part yet is say the judge no sanka extradition krata noa. Nanke was Attorney General provide no Nensanka Mijidi so no you've read about it. In no did you see this coming say you know I'm on a bail no and near chin no
Kevreta se akwese principally ko na de ahabai and before say tased banyansa fum say I've not heard from him onye meyonko and onye obi enfan se bia made not to trim about his ordeal. And so a lot of our positions have to be measured because sometimes it's from a very speculative perspective. And that so penfosi kuntu here in Janebo. Me mumudia kamebo. Other Hannah more so sebi or ma for my sikano. And they have to have their day in court. And this you give to worry about it. So she has to have a day in court. What's a chira the okay different? A black animal. One can say over $28.1 billion. But when you come reality, you will see reality and you get the other facts. What I say, into a penny, you see, when you become a public officer, Abu when it comes to accountability, you should also subject yourself to accountability. So me say be papa no ye penny. I mean what is really going on. I don't have the full facts and the full details, but at my own level, this is not party's position. I thought that I'm I mean, I'm being very honest with you. So that I am a because this is papa, like the level of achievement any baby will do we are saying nobody expect to say Sebio sa atorenche we are now you near the Everton. I don't know whether he's a quota of it, but one would have expect to say after public life there is some level of decency around wabrabo awobia so that it gives you peace and closure. But Sebio told us what abrabom life happens because Sebio penny to say was publicly so no a lot of people also know say na ho den kra no e wo form na say initial say the esi hwe no tena ICE hwani it fuels a lot of speculations and suspicions. Eso ada na huntimi ma ada de na waye ntia wa ukuro mu firi ho opani ebi aye kan oba two outcomes. Some penny for say you have questions to answer, two outcomes. Is either you answer the questions and the court agree with you, say, only or mine in your day, any info. What I say, oh, a minister, ministers are here, so we come here to you come and justify the basis in here, also with this is
Sebia, they will call my bill, ye detain you near the Nina,
and there's a bassa. Maybe 2 years said you, Manco Minister for Finance. Yeah, Obia friend said, Bill, me to my baby. What I say, and that's what I'm saying. Say, as soon as you subject yourself to a public ruler, you should also know the reality, especially when it comes to the politics, the reality surrounding the politics. You should know, say, Daniel, you should know, say, there will be a day for accountability. But the accountability didn't say, of course, even the Constitution is very clear that Sebio, every accused person shall be presumed innocent until proven guilty. Nti obianka say Sebio wadi bone or say na usuro say will be a young handle we Ukraine there. More the same or papa at your level no. There can be that diplomatic conversation and you come and face the law. But Sebio, I'm not the one to advise him. Just a mere as a person, but maybe we side no so no. Let me also tackle the side also of the government. Of course, is based on assumptions. Say be crap apart the all my so ba buying me mishandle no one. For me, Saban so who say papa no why be a young phone so mate bebre me show my sister station joy prime ha. Also national cathedral yesi we if say ya more akwanya say be you no na unyi wano me I will encourage the state. Say of course you don't need him to prove your case in criminal prosecution accused person one kwa on yashe e yo mum na prove case beyond reasonable doubt sampa kwadu e dia bono no kwadu no odi hu fa na se we de odi hu bem ne minim say ne OSP Attorney General, one of them was handling the matters. I also encourage the state say for closure purposes if one more extended courtesies to him in the principles of natural justice say amo akonya se be you anu anya. I mean there are other options ubetimi even trial in absentia. Wama na unya judgment. Ultimately the judgment no kwaya de eba to come and face convictions. And said trial also no. I mean he can even get his lawyers to represent him. Say answers na moye de. And it looks like some way somehow to the state and especially also the government, but you understand the political stakes. Almost dramatize this situation here the ekakra. Do you have a papa any match especially our the year or more kind I don't know. But I strongly believe say sebi tafrache. Me a Ghana ni me asebi me feel I'm me mama mabobra. I strongly believe say Mema and the menanum should also have a future in their own country.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter. Say of realtor say when you say abayi buy one mu susie with GDB say as Messia now benten Edna Saka Bibia. One mu every prosecute so that we bring closure and finality to the matter. And that's how they are one mu am I assuming the anyway.
May I say Abdullah?
Yeah.
What's it now? Oh yeah, surprise Anna.
Oh, me not surprised. I am international law in America. No, Emra Juma. So we are on the right.
Na hina Emra Juma.
Oh, your baby Emra Juma.
It be a heaven.
Can run a final. It be so Ghana hada. Ya G you live the day and there. Your choir you soon.
You live if I'm wrong.
Now I'm up for the court. San can end court one some near and come once. And so, yeah, I'm trying my court to crank your hand, dear pen. That's what I say, okay, Ubia and chair 11. in Tiamra, sometimes they need you, and you be beyond a year.
Say the age, Maha.
Oh, yeah, per se, a bonfire, say, be so it's in a day researching agenda and about say, and you, Juma, and my ninja. Until you have near my course American, you need D3, because any of Riata Nsem. Inti ese honu na odi kan edi na asem nti edi asem ni wi ho a kwan be fa so di na baga na ma ya ni na be di asem ye ni be na me bra ye kasa no say friend say betimi a try na as ehia de sa brofa kese no pa cho mo fa nto eni na process enye no na ye pese ye try no physical because physical
this physical ni abstention difference when you
say brofo ye ye mpunumpu ye ni gamu
na ye the same result na mo hwehwe
nyama odi afaso okrum ha no eni ya odi afaso okrum ha amanfo sika o bank yom de MP for 8060 anwoko omo hundwem odi ni sa bom Ghana ha no ye nti Yamina Abuama is a Jordan Wani Mahama, Abama,
sister, I don't think that description there is fair. So the Sabonko Fosi came there. Do you know
when you were talking? Only say when you only say when you were talking. I was here. Never be brown kind. Menyang ba huye. Me di mankasao. I was very fair. Me pacho. Aha. Me to wase pa ba me pacho me da. Mr. Just allow.
Abdullah meet you. Yeni bre.
Yeah, dear, you need the now, your best attorney general, OSP, Omuna, coordinating, Omon representing Ghana. Ye, and I trust the attorney general, say, or be representing ye. I'm a Nema El Kosuina. Because this Osha, Obi, I stand to believe some people are giving a lot of reasons, say, they are drafty, are doing, say, this is how it will go. But Yamia, your son, no.
Ediana mo draft say.
Oh, say we shall be court, you be court. Saying that it's a Virginia passport, which means we are down to me free America, 27th April. Almost or say court. We are thinking, we are seeing whatever been the case. Yes, sir, Attorney General. Yes, sir, OSP. They here and say in here of Riata Ghana. That is what we need. Questions. Would the opportunity say survey as minister? And I survey okache and say we are papa and then ya de papa eko ejanema and ye papa ni ho ojanema ofi ye su say ye papa mra na oni embe ye juma e Ghana say your more opportunity we ni ya ye be some questions answers what me ya no na bibia ye fenchi ma what is your issue ka bibia wa penyin de we so penyin wa bobra ojina hu me wo ni je so then na ene Oba be untimi jiwa home wo fie ji ukọ abonten ansa na akọ jiwa home
okay
omra Ghana whatever been the case Attorney General and the special prosecutor should do everything possible to make sure say he come back to Ghana and answer the questions that we want to ask him.
But I say na me guest am no mudi juma anope eye kwasi kwate ne square na Abdullahi Sakra Al Hassan. Now, your last topic 42, LGBTQ. On Methodist bishops no, more catchers I say, more yet they can afford you diagro, then this because in some more can ye in opposition, and then now in government, Rebecca Che Ghana for say, Sa LGBTQ near dear no, and you're gonna force him here. Dear fellows, quite you for Subeka no crano. I say, ebe man kufuja lie more. Efa sam kobo ya say enya dia Ghana for kre hia wom but you know say hia Ghana for pa nti mame sha say wo hodom na me fa bi wo kwasi hodom adada mo sesa no
yen sesa ya no ye baby no nti em wo kra say among for settings that tone no say ya sesa ya no ehin na sesa si John Dramani mama aka say e ban ni ma on sign. I'm even surprised that various people I say ye use omo.
Why they use omo?
People are using a lot of them. I've tracked the record and the history of such before omo kasa sesiano. When na time na a hot issue in Ghana here no. Omo nye right up. Omo nkasa. And just say nema mu nkasa. It is they are allowed to.
At the time somewhere 2024 na asofo ahodo gina omanpadi dada so na yaban ne so no na mo na mo use
Debbie na that time no everywhere in Ghana until na okasa omo asofo so omo kasa yin obi akasa that time it was the issue of the moment
nti ya den na dey obi dey use obi
enye e dey ne kosi we have stories and history there His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can say, oh no, as a president, Nyama in Ghana for us now. And no nani was so. And no interest say some particular thing is not part and parcel. But once and some run a woman the Parliament House. Honor and I didn't know what is here. Till say chef on me now be quite a fence and crew a day or final verdict. I'm about doing the name of sign. He is waiting for it and he will sign it at any given time. What can Obiang who said this is my stand? And yes, I was Ghanaian from whom everybody in Ghana knows His Excellency John Dramani Mahama stand. And yeah, on Sisan free who on Sisan no. The issue is that Mumma Imran Chef Bon and Famra, when they bring it, he will do it. Nyankophobia no mobile man or they had the opportunity, they couldn't do it. And then just say we can't. But don't forget, we have how many years? Yeah, the 1 year and abba. Yeah, just this 1 year.
It's 1 year, 4 years now.
No. But Obia my pressure. Yeah, Obia my pressure. No one will give us pressure because you catch a Ghana for say this is what we want to do. The manifesto my Ghana for and Ghana for a manifesto the MMU to my. It is up to us to work on it. The air can say Emrano is John Dramani Mahama 4 years. So the 4 years will reach. You can't say you don't tell. Now Nanado will tell you say yes when Timmy and because he has no chance and opportunity again. But His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has the opportunity. It is up to us and the majority in Parliament to make sure say Ombeye Bibia possible and let him get it. No,
okay.
It is 4 years. We have 4 years, but we are not saying we want to use that 4 years or elapses. No, but what we are saying is that it is too early to put pressure and say on there be the person no ne Nanamuntu ne kasa ne bibia chese onya obeye e hia ne sese no instead of telling His Excellency John Dramani Mahama yen kanche parliament no yema ye parliamentarians to pressure. That is where the angle should go.
Some majority nti pressure
that is where the pressure should go. Not His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He has done nothing, absolutely nothing. 1 year hey nini ye bie no chese onya onye ya okrom hana nkofobika say ya sika bi ebeboye nti no man ye nka sika because your economy no ya me ada roma
me da se abdullah
dina ye akoso ye because we can say when you are in doubt check the exchange rate, and now when you check the exchange rate we are not in doubt.
Me da se kwasi mamenti on LGBTQ ne ensema asofa hodo e de man.
Just a quick reaction on we know the see from Freatan. Just omo binding here Freata to prove their case. They can prove their case without him. And then your neighbor system to come and help build your case. And the more person we are excessively legalistic, at least we can remind you. Some more assembly, you can go to court and even get judgment even in his absence. Invitation to come and assist with investigation in your force. We invite him member. If you have any other processor, the SEK, whatever you want, you will proceed to do it. But I'm saying he's not bound to assist to help your case, even if he's in Ghana. And I won't feel it won't change anything. And the one to now me the hammer home say me can I say a quenya bedaho. I'm will be a me a day. I can't ask him. Penny for us, we also not tough one and a boy be a day. A bunny be. Like I said, be got and Tessa, we did on Ora $28 billion. It was a day. Come on.
But
all right, now some sentences on a LGBTQ. To be very honest, say politicians, especially then this is more principles. Can we idea a chopa. So now come up and give assurances and deadlines and timelines on brown but somewhere the ASR. Me to be very honest, this whole LGBT blah 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 blah. Unless of course say be a normal me the be a so one me fit. I me fit the me and two more principles. And a two the position of the Ghanaian law as at now on it, which is on natural canal knowledge. Say a natural canal knowledge in the court defines a penal penetration. So Obama no buy the either, and even the penile penetration and also what will be canal and natural and those things, and also people may even say be any fear crown may also is not in penile penetration yet, but then in any objectively a Obama bema hunkita with the idea we the position of the Ghanaian law same pen so if you are me on any day, I probably may be indifferent about that because a lot of the other races, mama and the best say cultural values and the day and the day, or one was a best say cultural values. So I'm going for now, woman or so find the Bankwai Village School, US or the bed, what do you any problem with that? All those fears are not an issue. So if it is benchmarked on law and my faith and principle that I hold as a person, may permit it. And I'm sure a lot of Ghanaians also have similar views. But the union NDC for year, including President Mahama Sam George, Same Ablakwa one year was to weaponize a matter that was not an issue. What no more the battle in your software, Dr. Lawrence said, no more, hey, this nonsense man stop. No way, you be a demonstration. It will be an himself, then acquire the himself biggest priority. And of course, it was a topic, it caused a regime change. Now ni krom hana galam say ebe topica ye koto aban ye ni krom hana LGBT ho asem be topica afi die ne free so ebete ba yera ho mamu afi omo say nye priority. It's a priority, it's a principle in season idea. It was if something was a priority then it should be priority now.
Okay.
Secret wo me ade ba akopep. Wo no mo enim say how mo see drafted sa bill no there no. It was a hit it contained some hate component. In the end ye trapo ukosan you have problem with the international community. What I say, one science you have problem with your people. So it was the nature of the draft on PA to sa pitphone, sa draft on enguye entete a kata and a choso, monkofa, namonsan fankobio. And now you come and tell us say it's no longer a priority. Ghanaians want to remind President Mahama say a priority. We want to know his position on it. He something okay so kusia so for we assure mo. So about Besai. So
say parliament we o majuma no the brain now Besai.
No, but then that comment was reckless. To say it wasn't a priority. If you are waiting for parliament, then you defer to parliament. Then you buy time there. But you don't go and say it's no longer a priority. And then they're a priority. Your values no longer as a priority. It was an unfortunate and reckless comment.
No, priority. I want the names.
It's priority. I did not the campaign. I did not the campaign.
Can you know? Oh no!
I did not the campaign.
He's telling you the priority now. Not what all the priorities.
You are the campaign.
Which campaign anyway? Yeah,
weaponizing. Why
we never use LGBT to do campaigning.
Hey, opening.
Your campaign to Ghanaians, no. Yes, straightforward.
Ghana, you be age me for Munkwana when you answer.
So the air can say maybe Mula Mudu inside there, but what we do, we never use LGBT for. It wasn't our main campaign. Our main campaign was to reset Ghana, reset agenda. LGBT was not part of.
And the second campaign. I am saying that you weaponize it during the
campaign. It is. We are solving it one by one. I reduce it drastically.
No, it's not.
Can I say has reduced
on
drastically?
LGBTQ, Wadaroma, the former president at a point, Kasono, Assemblies of God in me.
Oh yeah, yes. Yes.
You know,
she also for a promise.
Yeah, or say a synonym of a sign. A synonym here. So let us face facts. A synonym of a sign.
Now some can say
sign or sign. That's what he said, and we still trust that he will do it.
Now some can say it was reckless.
It was at that time. It was what he's supposed to say.
They misadvised him.
No one misadvised him. He is a listening person. He listened very well.
Listen to what
John Dramani Muhammad knows.
Listen, that kind of
on size the name. Fabric in the man. Bring it and put it in his face. He will sign it. Is it on his table?
No. What's a priority? Exactly. Priority say.
Your priority.
Or say
a road.
Or say.
Your priority so. And you say, be making sure say healthcare. Bet.
Or so she said no more.
Your priority says here. Your priority says say. All your hospitals will have enough bed. All our health workers will be safe and sound.
So
those are our priorities. We believe in it, and we are having time to work. But your priorities need at the whole. You will not come and tell us what is priority. Not a priority. Other than one priority.
No.
Don't come and tell us.
That
you
as is wrong.
No.
That Pusa is wrong.
Me too.
Abu. No. Not even me. Not even me. Not even me. No, I'm not saying.
It's the young person you ever tell them what we don't want to listen to what you are saying.
Abu respect for Mamenga
Samuel. I'm just
the poster say obi opposition na obi lose government untimi nche na adwen o man no is completely wrong and unacceptable. and a poster that comes with the territory of power, the poster of pride. Ya tuaba, I'm a party losing my losing citizenship. I cannot talk about.
Did we say that? No, did we say that?
No,
yes, because your MPP priority is not our priority. We have given Ghanaians an agenda.
No, I'm a
Ghanaian. No, it's wrong. I never said you are not a Ghanaian. But what I mean is that what is your priority as a party is not a priority for us.
The country is not for MPP.
The country right now is being governed by the NDC. And that is why we are taking good care of you.
But you don't say that things are citizens in raising.
No, because yes, citizens are raising MPP.
People are not
what I'm saying is that MPP for person in the last 8 years. Yeah,